No,
You better wake up quick.
I will go get coffee at some point here.
Coffee sounds like a good idea, actually.
I want tea.
I am so shocked.
I got you Powerade.
I didn't see it.
Well, I want tea too, so I have caffeine. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Hello
Yeah.
from the other side of the wall.
Hello.
Session 1.
The stream is like kind of messed up, by the way.
Yeah, I know. It's just because I'm trying to set up the...
It's all Perry's fault.
I'm just trying to set up the stream notifications first, and then we can get the stream looking good. All right, does that look okay now? The stream?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good now.
Okay. Yeah, I was just fixing.
Oh look, Sword went live. Hang on, we're gonna go watch them.
I always have to like, I always have to go like pull it up on my phone because I can't. But I have to like mute my phone so that it doesn't do the audio. Okay, so because I want to make sure that the picture looks good. But does the audio like sound fine?
Give me 1 second, I will find out.
Huh.
Sounds good. I think I might be coming in like a little low, but I'm sure.
You do see, I actually bumped you up to 200%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. But yeah, we'll give folks a few minutes. So, is everyone excited for the campaign? We got a new crew, for the most part. Everyone excited? How's everybody
Yes,
feeling?
very nice, very nice.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm excited. Thank you for having me.
we're gonna have.
I mean, I don't know. I'm looking forward to when I kill off Blair for my new character. I mean, what?
we're gonna have a TPK in the first 2 minutes, and then we're never gonna play again. So.
No.
Oh,
Everyone's
Perry,
there.
you know I have ult ready.
Okay.
You should.
I haven't done voice acting in a while.
Is this a little better?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds really good.
I
Yeah.
turned it up some.
Yes. So, hey viewers, thanks for tuning in. We are going to get started here shortly. We're just bantering a little bit before we begin, but thanks for joining. For those of you that don't know, this is a continuation of a previous campaign that we ran. We ran Waterdeep Dragon Heist to start, and the party got to level 5. We've had some player adjustments, but now we are on the second half of the campaign, and we're doing a different module. It's called Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. It's a survival horror-ish campaign. It's set in the frozen North Tundra. And
Wait, no one said anything about horror. Hang on, I'm out.
yeah, you're all gonna die, and freeze to death. And also, there's some existing background stuff. The players all know each other. They've ran a tavern together before. They're all best friends, except they have one new addition that we're gonna introduce in this session. So, yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started then. Okay. Welcome, everyone, to Session 1 of the Meddlers in Icewind Dale. Just for a brief story recap, you were asked by the Blackstaff, she's the head wizard in Waterdeep, to investigate a major problem that is causing some concern in the north of the Forgotten Realms, in an area of the world known as Icewind Dale. It's very, very cold up there, so you all purchased some winter clothes and said goodbye to a lot of your friends and loved ones in the city of Waterdeep, including Widget, the ferret that Xena has left behind due to the dangerous nature of this mission. And then you sailed atop the Courageous Walrus, a ship, to Icewind Dale through glacial waters, past the city of Neverwinter to the north, and up into the mountain range above known as the Spine of the World. You landed in a walled city of about 1,000 people or so, known as Bryn Shander. Captain Para, the captain of the Courageous Walrus, and the other crew are taking care of the deliveries for you that you collected previously, and they've suggested that you investigate the town. Now, when you arrive in this frozen land, the first thing that you notice before anything else is just how much colder the weather up here is in Icewind Dale. The wind seems to cut through all those winter clothes that you all purchased back in the city of Waterdeep, and it cuts straight to your bones. Your nose is cold, your ears are cold, everything is cold. And not only that, you arrived at night. It's very dark here. The streets are a bit cramped as you sort of make your way through and get a look of the city. Your boots sort of crunch in the half snow, half ice mixture that is forming the narrow streets that you walk upon now. The streets are also dimly lit by these flickering lanterns that are sort of unequally spread out throughout the alleyways as you're making your way through. However, something peculiar of note is that above the walled city is the only light that you currently see from above. It's not the moon. It's this beautiful aurora borealis type effect, the northern lights type effect, that is just covering the night sky and sort of illuminating the rooftops of this cold and lonely town with like bits of green and blues here and there, hues that seem to give you at least a little bit of light as you're making your way through. It's beautiful but haunting in a way, and you don't see very many people out. It's quite late at night. Jeff, you see everyone in the party is freezing and they're really cold, but you find yourself burning up. Like you gotta get these clothes off. Like, this is too much. What do you do?
So are we close to like a tavern, or are we headed to the tavern as we're walking around town at all?
You haven't seen one yet, but you are keeping a lookout.
Okay, so while we're walking down the road and everything, I'll mention to everybody, it's like we really should find a place to board up for the night, or however many days we're gonna be here. And as I'm doing it, I'm gonna take my overcoat off and like just hold it in my hand. Try to be as inconspicuous about it as I can, because obviously it's, you know, freezing cold. And I'm
you're not getting past. You're not getting past my passive perception on that one. And what the hell do you think you're doing?
Ice Warlock, cat. Remember, Ice Warlock.
Yeah, well, you need to share some of that. Even with my fur, I'm freezing.
It's not my fault
Really
that you
cool.
let the bard have the ring of warmth.
Wait a minute.
Vince just sort of looks around innocently, like, what?
I don't know how you're not freezing right now. It's so cold.
To be honest, I don't really know either.
The streamers said they're saying that the sound is low. Is everyone else getting that, or is it just Tofa? I can try turning everybody up.
Testing. Do you hear the Canuck here?
I'm just gonna turn everybody up and see.
Canuck.
Whoops.
Do I still sound quiet?
Yeah.
It's everyone but you. Tech sounds quiet just up there.
It's everyone
I can hear
but
the
you.
Canuck. Ha!
Is that better? I just turned everybody up. I don't know if that's
You
better.
said everyone
Hello,
but
hello.
Zero.
Everyone but Saro? It's just Saro? Well, that's because...
It's everyone but you, Perry. I don't know if that's better. It's better? Okay, cool. Yeah, I just turned everybody up. Okay. So. Yep, go ahead and continue.
You
So,
turned everybody up?
yeah.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Excellent. So yeah, that's where it is. Blair called me out.
All
I
right.
called him a dummy for giving the bard a ring.
As you all make your way through the streets, you run into a man. It's hard to make out his facial features, but because he's kind of covered in a thick coat and his most of his face is covered up. But he's a tall man, very dark skin tone, and he has a long sword at his side. Just by looking at him, you can tell that he's probably a seasoned battle veteran. And he looks at the four of you, and he simply says, halt there. Who? You don't look like you're from around here.
What was your first clue? The shivering or the fact that, we actually haven't been to this town before?
You definitely don't look like you're from around here. The name's... Oh, go ahead.
But nice to meet you.
Ow! Okay. He goes, the name's Sheriff Markham Southwell. What brings you to Bryn Shander?
Oh, we were looking at nice little vacation locations. Thought, you know what? Let's go somewhere Caribbean.
Yeah, we heard about these like famous ice sculptures, and thought we'd just come over here to see how to, tricks of the trade. I can roll to lie.
Sure.
Are you actually bluffing?
I'm really bad at lying, but
Sure. Make a deception check. Yeah, he just sort of looks you over and kind of squints his eyes, and he says, I don't think I've seen this much color in this town for 2 years. But it's welcome. And he sort of chuckles a little bit. He says, if you're not from around here, things are a bit tough. But you all look exhausted. Listen, there's an inn to the north of the city. It's called the North Look Inn and Tavern. You can rest there and just find some respite for now. But it's a pleasure meeting you. If you run into anything, just let myself or any of the guards around here know. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. And then I start walking north quickly.
Did you hear me, Perry?
Yeah. What'd you say?
I said cookie.
Cookie?
I handed him
He sort of looks down. He takes it and he looks at you. He says, "This is a real cookie."
Yes, I have shortbread, macaroons, biscotti, sugar, oatmeal, raisin, and gingerbread. Which one would you like?
Just make sure that they don't have any blood left on them.
I'll do the.
I glare at Glare.
I'll take the shortbread, miss.
I give it to him. I'm like, I hope your day gets better.
Glare has already started walking up to the north.
He looks very bewildered, but kind of happy in a weird way, and it's almost as if you imagine that this man hasn't really received much kindness lately, and all of a sudden this like peppy person is giving him a cookie on the street.
Yeah.
So he's just kind of taken aback by this whole thing, but in a welcome way. So yeah, he definitely takes it and he eats it, and seems to smile a bit as he makes his way.
Cool.
Yeah. So as you all continue to make your way to the north, you run into someone else. Hi!
Oh no.
Oh my
Dear
god.
what are you doing here?
Nice to see you guys. What's up? Bro, it's so cold up here, isn't it?
Yes, exactly what I was thinking.
I know, right?
What
Why
are
are
you
you-
doing here?
Yeah, why are you here?
Well,
Here,
they
Penelope.
don't, here's the thing. They don't really have great places to park, Pegasi around here. You know what I mean? Yeah, like,
What?
everyone was freaking out. Like, it's like they've never seen one before, Like, come on, like, how else do you get around? Right?
Apparently
Right.
by boat if you don't actually know that Pegasi were an option.
Sure. Yeah, listen, I need, can I talk to you guys, like, in private? And you look around and there's nobody there.
Can we go somewhere where it's not freezing right now? Because I'm really cold.
Oh, yeah. Sure, yeah. Come on. Let's... This is where I've been staying for now. Come here. And she'll sort of wave you guys over to, like, this sort of building. And she sort of started a little fire in the small fireplace of this small building. And, she takes you inside, and
Warming my hands by the fire.
she's like, I don't really know whose house this is. Probably shouldn't stay here long term. Yeah, no, it's okay. Don't worry. There's no one here.
Penelope, did you break into somebody's house?
No one lives here. It's okay. Listen, I have
Blair
some...
checks the door to see if it's been kicked in.
It hasn't. Listen, I'm on a top secret mission, and what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
And I need to have a talk with Vince.
All right, lover boy, you're up.
He goes,
Dare you
yeah, what's up, Penelope? And she kind of looks at him in a serious way, and she says, you should tell your friends who you really are and admit to everything that you've done. And as she says that, you notice that there's like a brief purple glimmer in her eyes as she says those words to him. And you notice that Vince's eyes sort of glaze over a bit, and he says, I haven't been true to who I am since the beginning. I'm a double agent working for Manchun and the Zentarum, and have been reporting to him all of our actions thus far.
What the fudge?
Okay.
Almost immediately, the spell seems to wear off, and Penelope has a long black scimitar pointed straight at his throat.
Oh, Blair was about to grab him by the throat, but that's okay.
Wait.
While this is all happening, I materialize my sword in my hand and stand behind him.
Wait. Hold on. This can't be real. Wait. What is going on? Penelope, what is going on?
He's been...
Vince, what's going on?
I'll speak for this traitor. He has been playing you all since the very beginning. I've been keeping my eye on him, suspecting things. That's why I kept dropping by the tavern. I've suspected that he has tried to infiltrate the Harpers, get secrets for Manchun, and deliver them to him. And he's been doing so since the very start, ever since you first met him.
Is this true, Vince? You're serious? I mean, I know you just said that, but like, are you confused? Is this for real?
He said he just sort of doesn't say anything and is just like gritting his teeth. He's like, how did
I lift my sword up and point it at his back and say, I always wondered why you never did anything about Penelope's advances.
No, wait. This is our friend. I mean, he wouldn't do this to us. He wouldn't betray us. He helps us run the tavern. I mean, he's like the nice janitor.
So
He wouldn't do this.
I turn and look at Zeta and say, you're obviously new to betrayal, aren't you?
I don't... Well, okay, wait. Let's think about this for example. Penelope, she rides up in here on a Pegasi on a secret mission, and then we just believe her? I mean, like, this is our friend.
Blair is kind of oddly quiet during this whole thing as he's kind of just standing there, just kind of taking in a few things.
Well, if it's not true, speak for yourself, Vince.
Of course it's not true. She's just making stuff up. Why would I would never do such a thing.
Yeah, but, I mean, I also question why she would go this far to do this, too. I mean...
She just looks at him again and she says, tell them the truth. And you see him try to resist, but he goes, everything she says is true.
Well, how do we know that you, Penelope, aren't just putting him under some sort of mind control to make him say whatever you want?
Blair's gonna definitely do an insight check.
Okay, make an insight check. You can also make an insight check on both Penelope. So are you rolling an insight check on Penelope or Vince? Just to be
Definitely
clear.
Penelope. That makes more sense to
Okay.
Claire.
You are 100. You see no attempt at deception from Penelope at all. She looks deathly serious, and there's no sign of any. Like, her conviction is pure as
Me or
ice.
him?
Both of you, with
Oh.
both those rules.
That she's not lying.
She's not
It's not
lying
even a good basic
at all. And you think you're getting a good read.
Some things definitely actually add together for that.
So, basically, what I'm trying to say is,
We're short a party member.
I'm trying to play it out as if
yeah, she says he was feeding information to Manchun. The only reason he didn't make a tragedy in Waterdeep was luckily due to the randomness of what happened with your last encounter with the wizard. And you all recall that the last time you saw Manchun, Vincent tackled him and sort of took him to hell, literally,
Yep.
via plane shift spell. And so, if that hadn't happened, she's saying that, like, if Manchun had still been around, what Vince was doing could have, caused the party a great deal of hardship.
Hard to be a double agent when your boss is in hell.
Yes.
oh, can
Well, at
I
least he's keeping the place warm for you then.
take out my teapot of truth and smack him as hard as I can upside the head with it?
Yes.
Like-
Make an attack roll.
Okay.
Shatters the teapot.
No, I don't want to shatter it, but I want to hit him over the head with it because it's symbolic.
Yeah.
Claire,
Kapow.
Claire holds up his mace.
Just roll any of your attacks from the
I was gonna say,
roll
okay.
20 sheet. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, you smack him upside the head with the teapot. He just... His head falls to the side as you see some blood sort of dripping down through his blonde hair.
We trusted you.
He says...
You were working with my sister too?
He shakes his head no. It's nothing personal, he says.
Yeah.
Just business.
Claire
Okay, I
actually
wanna
attacks
hit
him at
him
that point.
Kapow!
We're just gonna beat the fucking shit out of him.
I just lower my blade and just stand there and watch.
Penelope just looks at him and says, I have a way of dealing with you. And the penalty for this is death. You know that, Vince. He just sort of like grits his teeth. And Penelope says to you all, she says, killing him here in the streets is not going to do anyone any bit of good. There's a lot of guards around and it would be difficult to dispose of the body, but I have a plan. If you all don't mind, leave him
What do
with
you want with them?
me, and don't worry, you'll get the satisfaction of seeing him.
I like
At that
you know,
point, Claire
no,
just kind of turns and just storms out of the room.
I just look at her and say, "Do what you will," and I'll follow Claire outside.
Okay.
I just said I'd make arrangements with her to know how to contact her or stay in touch, I guess.
Yeah, she'll give you a. You remember the paper birds from the previous campaign?
Yeah.
She'll give you one of those paper birds, and she says, if you ever need to reach me, just use this. And you can just write a note in it, and it'll automatically fold into a bird and fly to her.
Okay.
And then she can write you back. And she, you watch as she, the sword that she has, the black sword that she was pointing at Vince, she just sort of, first of all, she like decks him in the face hard with like the blunt end of the sword, and
Punched a lot.
and he just sort of falls to the ground, and he's unconscious at this point because you've all been beating the shit out of him, and so she begins to sort of tie him up with a rope, and then she gags his mouth and takes away his instruments from him.
Can I please take all his gold and shit? Because we're gonna need that. So before you take him off, I need all his shit.
Yeah. You take all of his shit. Yeah. You guys are fine. You take all his
Also-
shit.
Yeah.
She takes the violin though.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
The ring, especially the ring.
Oh yeah, you get the ring. Yes. You get the ring.
The ring of warmth or whatever it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
So
good
I come out of the building and I'm like, goodies, and I like give you all like his stuff. Well, we just take it all.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm.
You what? Sorry, Xena.
Just as we're walking, I assume that we're going to the tavern, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as we're walking to the tavern, I'm just like raging, like I'm venting and just going off basically, and just stomping my feet through the snow and flinging my spice pouch around and shaking my rolling pin angrily as we're walking. I'm very vexed as we're walking to the tavern, and I'm just like, that double crossing son of a.
Glare is 100% in this with you. He's like, some
Yeah.
detective, I'm glad I've given up on
I
that.
had the teapot of truth. How do you think I feel? He was right there. I could have drugged him in his sleep and made him tell the truth the next day. He was right under our nose. How did we not know?
Why would you drink tea in his sleep?
Well, I always keep tea next to my bed, Claire. Anyway, that's besides the point. The point is I had a way of getting him to tell the truth. You had a way of getting him to tell the truth.
How do you cook the tea in the middle of the night?
God damn it, Claire. I smack him upside the head.
Not that cold anymore, are the two of you?
I'm boiling.
Yes.
Let's get to the tavern, and I turn to start walking.
As you continue making your way through these narrow, claustrophobic streets, despite how heated you all just were, the cold here really is oppressive. To give you a sense of just how cold it is negative 45 degrees Fahrenheit, which I actually converted to Celsius, and I think it's like one is 45 and one is 49 negative. So they're pretty close on Fahrenheit and Celsius. That's how cold it is, okay? The only one not really being affected by this is Jeff. So you guys continue making your way, snow crunching beneath your boots, when you come upon this tavern with a sign that says the North Look Tavern. And I'm going to pull up what it looks like here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's turn off the wind. Okay. So, all right. So you guys are in the tavern, and you immediately see that there are several patrons around. Amongst them, most of the cast appears to be human and dwarf in nature. Most of them are eating like sort of root vegetable-based stews and baked bread. Nothing too hearty, definitely nothing of the same caliber that you've seen back in Waterdeep. But there is somewhat of a sense of hospitality here that is definitely a respite compared to the harsh nature of the outside. As you enter, you do notice that someone sticks out like a sore red thumb in here. There's a young elf with bright auburn hair and sort of sun-kissed skin who sticks out very clearly. When you look at him, he sort of waves you over. What do you do?
Well, I was gonna step out of my armor, but now I'm not.
Just look at Glare and Jeff and say, I really am not in the mood right now. For socializing. I am just, I don't know who that creep is over there, but I am just not in the mood.
I like him half listening, and I go sit at the main bar, order a meat, and would light up my my pipe and just sit at the bar.
Glare just kind of sighs and stomps over. By the way, he's still wearing the work armor, so
Yeah.
this is definitely noticeable.
So yeah, you actually get a lot of glances as you walk by, like sort of stomping around in this armor, and you approach this young elf who appears to be sitting down. What do you say to him?
Alright, look, kid, this better be good because I'm not in the mood for any shit right now.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Are your companions going to join us?
Probably not.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Look, just don't waste my
Bad day.
time. What do you want?
What do you know about what's been going on around here?
Literally just off the boat, in case you can't tell by the, the metal armor that I'm wearing. I'm pretty sure you'd have seen me around. Just saying.
True. I'm also relatively recently here. Only been here for about 2 months myself. But this is really more of a story I'd like to share with your companions, if possible.
Fine. Please let me get some ale first.
All right, take your time.
Glare just kind of stomps back towards the actual counter and doffs his armor as you kind of just see him step out of the friggin' work armor.
Armor opens up and then sort of shrinks and just kind of like goes into random compartments on your body, and everyone just sort of like their eyes widen or they all start like whispering about it.
Glare just kind of turns back to the bar.
As they watch your
What are you all looking at?
as they watch your Iron Man suit come off. Yeah.
Notably, the my character just looks at him curiously, but says nothing.
Ale, strong, whatever you got.
Coming right up, and the
Me and
bartender.
Jeff are still sitting there drinking. Like,
Ed wants to talk to us about something.
I'm just like, does this person not realize that we literally were backstabbed by our best friend, who was a double agent working for the guy who my fucking evil sister was also working for, that I absolutely hate right now? Does he not realize what just happened?
I mean,
am-
considering I didn't know all that, how is he supposed to do that?
Well, the point I'm trying to make is I am not in the mood to make new friends, and normally you know I am. I literally just gave that sheriff guy, or whatever his name was, a cookie.
Blair just kind of shrugs, takes his ale, and just starts walking back towards the kid.
Okay, fine, I'll come. Fine. I hesitantly follow, or I begrudgingly follow Glare.
I order 2 more pints and put both of them in one hand as I'm carrying the one I'm drinking on, then I carry it all over there to the table.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
I follow Glare.
All right, I'm just gonna move you guys over to that general location.
I
Okay.
get up to the table and cross my arms, and I'm like, what?
I believe introductions should be first. Where did I put? I am Relbin Lathalis, and you are? As I look at Glare.
Curious Glare.
And you? As I look at Xena.
My name is Zena, and this is the worst day of my life right now, so I hope this is good.
What about when
Oh.
Vince got sent to hell?
I tell him on
Relbin's head just tilts, like what?
I tap him on the shoulder and slide one of the mugs to him, and I say, "Just Jeff."
Relbin gaze focuses on Jeff for a bit. Gets a curious look in his eye and face. It's like
He's
facial
not your
expression.
typical drow.
I can see that. Anyways, I'm glad you two have finally showed up. I was sort of expecting you. Probably best to start at the beginning. For about 2 years now, there's been an eternal winter here in the Icewind Dale. Most of the light is from the aurora, which is caused by the Frost Maiden's magic.
Whenever he says the Frost Maiden, I get like a stone-faced look on my face while I'm listening to him.
Right, well, for a place called Icewind Dale, I'm really not surprised.
Yeah, but there's no change. It's only winter. So it's quite an ordeal for the townsfolk to be, for the people of Icewind Dale to be dealing with.
Yeah, I don't really see how that's any of our deal. We aren't even from around here.
Yeah, I'll get to it. Basically, not too long ago, I had a vision while in the Feywild. You guys familiar with the Feywild? At all?
I mean,
Familiar enough.
Yeah.
everyone knows the Feywilds is that place where, like, Fey are from.
Yeah, you know, the wild. that one place.
Yeah, she said.
Well, as we expected, it's a place of great nature, with sprites and satyrs and.
Yeah,
Creatures
yeah,
of-
that's what I've heard
yeah.
too.
But I recently had a vision of the Feywild turn into a winter wasteland.
What?
And yes, basically it's
Wait, are you
What-
one of those like traveling psychics? Because if so, I would love to have my palm read.
no.
I
not-
heard
Blair
it kind of
look
leads
at her.
over to Jeff.
Well, you said you had a vision, so I thought that's
Yes.
what. Wait,
Yes.
you're the guy we were supposed to meet here. Oh, my bad.
Hmm?
What?
You guys are told to meet me?
No.
Uh,
No, we were not, Zuna.
No, actually, we weren't. Never mind. My bad. You know what? It's just been one of those days. Sorry.
Blair
Yeah.
just starts guzzling down his ale.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead. You had a vision about a winter wonderland.
I'm just shaking my head
Wasteland.
at this moment.
Basically, the Feywild frozen over, dark and evil creatures overrunning it, just
So, wait.
yeah, it's.
Are you like trying to pay us to like
No.
stop this prophecy? I'm confused.
No, it's. Well, also in the vision, I had a vision of a large tabaxi.
Oh,
Could be anyone.
Yeah.
Claire, you're the promised one.
Not just him, but of you as well, Cena,
Oh.
and of Jeff as well. I believe you guys are key to something in this.
So you are a psychic.
No, I was given a vision, probably, but from Titania.
Oh. I look at
You
Claire
can-
like, can you explain, Claire?
You
I
can
look
make
at-
a religion check, or
Okay.
I'll allow nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, or nature. I would, or even history. Even history.
Let's
Whatever
see.
you'd prefer.
-1, -1, -1.
I
have a +4 for history.
There you go.
Wait, I have history.
Oh shit.
I have a -1 in everything.
Okay.
I look at Claire and I'm like, I'm scratching my head.
So Blair, you
With the research for my weapon lately.
yeah, you've done a lot of reading on the Feywild, especially for the research on your weapon, right? And you know that Titania is known as the Queen of the Summer Court. She's like a archfey, very, 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 very powerful fey being that rules over the Feywild. She's basically very she's a playful and happy god that likes summer and is kind of the god of pixies and fairies and everything like that. So she's a pretty good deity. So if that's his god that he worships, then you know he can't be all bad.
So, let me see if I get this straight. The Queen of the Summer, or whatever her name is, decided that she's going to send you out to gather up some random people that you've never met and somehow stop winter from coming to the Feywild. Do I have that correct?
Did we lose Haga, Relman?
No,
Oh, okay, sorry.
I just muted myself by accident.
Oh, you're fine.
Yes, essentially.
Right, okay, I'm done. Glare just kind of stands up and
You
goes
would
back to the
also
couch.
you would also remember, Relbin, that whatever happens in the Feywild is mirrored in the Prime Material.
Well, it's not just the Feywild that's in danger, it's the material plane as well. What happened? Their fates are intertwined.
What do you know about this Frost Maiden?
The Frost Maiden, it's Titania's sister, and what else would I know?
You would know that Auril is the younger sister of Titania, and that the two of them never got along. She was quite jealous of her sister for being like the one in the spotlight and the one who got to rule over the Feywild instead of her. And so she's kind of had this chip on her shoulder, but she's never lashed out before in the way that she's doing now until 2 years ago.
So it's most concerning, the events that are happening.
And you would relay that to the group, I guess. At that point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of look at him for a moment, and then I say, I'll help, and so will these two.
Excuse me?
I turned to Xena, and I leaned in and said, we will help.
Blair's
when
not
did
actually
he
there
make-
to argue.
Yeah, I'm like, when did I nominate you as the leader?
I turned
Okay.
back and just continued talking to him and ignore it.
No. You're not gonna ignore me. How about this? We'll play paper, rock, scissors.
Yes.
I turn back and look at her and say, it's rock, paper, scissors, but fine.
Whatever. Okay, so
Roll. Okay, we'll say rock is 1, paper is 2, scissors is 3, and then just roll 1d3.
okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
While this is
So-
going on, Robin's got a bemused look on his face.
Wait, is that how I do it? Yeah.
Oh god, you both rolled scissors.
Okay, do it again.
Yeah. Here, go ahead. Okay, Xena, you
I
got.
forgot what they were assigned,
you-
so hopefully
Your
that's-
paper.
That's
That's my second one.
Mhm.
So,
Scissors. So Jeff wins.
You had that somehow. I just know it.
Cheater.
I'm just like, this is seriously the worst day ever. I'm gonna go get another drink, and I turn around and march
Blair.
up to go to Glare.
Blair shouts up. Okay, still confused. What about that day that Vince went to Vince Vander went to hell or whatever his name was?
I walk up to you and wait, you're up at the bar, right?
I'm up at the bar counter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I walk up to you and I'm just like, well, I guess I'm gonna go help that weird person that's a psychic or whatever that won't read my palm, and also Jeff.
I'm sorry. Help them with what? The
I guess you're gonna
anything?
like go into a garden or something that's gonna turn into a winter or something. I actually don't really remember. I kind of tuned it out. But anyway, I lost paper, rock, scissors, or whatever it's called, so I have to help now. So yeah, I'm gonna be going, and I don't want to leave you behind. I really want you to come with us, because what if like something happens to you?
You threw paper, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Never go with paper.
I just look really like I'm sulking. I'm pouting. So will you come with us? Because I don't want to go alone with that person that we don't even know. I mean, we were literally betrayed by our best friend, and now we're supposed to trust a stranger? Suspicious. And Jeff all of a sudden wants to do this? When did Jeff get motivation? He never gives a shit. What is going on? Are we living in the Twilight
Actually,
Zone?
at that point, Glare will kind of just all of a sudden kind of just like kind of freeze and kind of realize. Wait, what did you say the name? What did you say the name of the person was? Ice
Robin?
Queen.
Oh, Frost Maiden something. What was her name again?
Glare will actually kind of like put his arm, well, like his giant arm like to Xena's back, kind of push it towards the table. Right? Yep. Nope. We're going. Okay,
Yep,
hang on.
Okay. I go back to the table. Okay, well, we're in. We're here.
Alright. I'm glad you've rejoined us.
Yeah, I needed another ale. I mean, I mean, I was always kind of interested in this, you know.
Like, look at him very confused, and I'm like, huh?
At this point in the conversation, you all are interrupted by a loud bell sound coming from outside. Ding, ding, ding.
Last call, ready?
No.
Just got here.
A scowl will come across Relvin's face. It must be that time of the month again.
Wait, is it
Fortunately.
already? Holy shit!
No, not that, Zena.
Oh!
Relvin's just kind of a slightly confused look on his face, but
Yeah,
I
shrug it
know.
off. And
yeah, go ahead.
go, yeah. The townsfolk are fearful of the Frost Maiden and want to appease her, hoping she'll lift her curse upon the 10 towns. And they've become more paranoid as time has gone on, and they have started trying to appease her by offering her up a sacrifice every month.
What
that
kind of
sounds awfully
sacrifice?
barbaric.
People.
People? How do they choose the people?
They have a lotto system that they select a person, and
Donate to Lotto.
Glare kind of raises an eyebrow and says, and kind of
Says, and, is it just citizens or could it be anyone?
so far it's been just citizens.
I
Yeah,
turn
I was
and look
gonna
at both
say,
of them,
'cause-
and I say, I think I know why Penelope came here.
I was just having the same thought.
Yeah, they leave the person. Whoever gets selected in the lotto is essentially left outside to freeze to death to try and appease the Frost Maiden.
Hmm.
It's an unfortunate way to go.
That's awfully barbaric. How many times have they done this sacrifice?
That's a good question.
Where is it done?
It's done, Relbin, you would know that it's done in the center of the town. So pretty much south of where you guys are now. Like there's a central area where like all the roads meet near the town hall. And up there is where they typically hold these things.
It's been going on for the entire time I've been here, and they usually do it in the center of town.
And you
Why do
actually
you live here? God.
you watch as a lot of the commons townsfolk are now like filtering out of the tavern to go watch.
Well, this isn't barbaric at all.
Common tool, actually. Seeing someone punished makes everyone feel it somewhat comfortable.
I
I
have
feel
a
like they have
feeling.
some measure of control.
I have a feeling that the three of us are gonna want to be there.
I shall join you.
Wonder if I could take this ale to go.
Yes. As you all make your way out of the tavern and head towards, sort of following all the commoners to this central location, you see someone standing atop this sort of raised wooden platform, and there's a sort of wooden mast or pole sort of sticking up from the platform. And there's also like ropes tied to it, and there's a man up there holding a sheet of paper, and he says, "Bring Malcolm Eastwell forth." And as you look, you see a man is sort of being taken, and he's being held by two large guards. He appears to be very, very badly hurt and injured, and he's just sort of crying out, "No, please, you've got it all wrong." And you recognize the voice, but he doesn't look like Vince.
She
He
wasn't
looks
kidding
like
when she
someone
said
else.
it's your way of dealing with this, was she?
No, she wasn't.
I normally might consider trying to stop this, but you know what? I might let it just slide this one time.
I just cross my arms and just keep watching.
As the men begin to tie him up, he continually denies that he is the man they're looking for. And they say, and the man just simply says to him, Malcolm, you know that this is for the safety of all of 10 towns, of all of Bryn Shander. Your wife and daughters will be cared after. All right, everyone. And you watch as one of the men just sort of takes a giant club and smacks him across the head and knocks him out. And they strip him bare of all of his clothing, and he just sits there. What do you do?
Blair walks back into the tavern. I've seen enough.
I'm just gonna stand there and watch for a while. Like, kind of just not saying anything.
It doesn't take very long. Due to the frigidness of this Arctic temperature, you watch as his extremities begin to turn blue and cold and sort of freeze over with ice. And he just sort of slowly begins to freeze out in the cold.
Beth, what do you do?
I just stand there for a little while longer, and then close enough for Xena to hear me. You know, I finally get enough, and I just kind of whisper, "Frost Maiden, take you," and then I turn around and go back into the tavern too.
Can I roll perception?
Yeah, go ahead. What are you trying to perceive?
I'm trying to see if I heard him say that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception. Were you trying to be sneaky about saying that, Jeff? Were you saying it in a pretty low tone?
I mean, it was kind of low, but I mean, I wasn't like trying to hide
Okay.
anything.
I'll say yeah, you heard him say that then.
Robin's gonna look at Jeff, cock his head to the side, having that curious look in his eyes again. Just go,
Okay. Once you all begin making your way back, you make your way back to the tavern. So, I think you guys are still on the tavern screen. We'll turn off the
Yeah,
light.
we are.
Okay, so back in the tavern, you sort of sit back down. You notice all the commons folk are sort of sitting down. There's an air of somberness and quiet as people aren't really talking as much. They're sort of focused on their drinks. Eventually the whispers start to pick up a little bit, but most of them are asking questions like, when will the Frost Maiden's wrath end? Will this winter ever stop? I sure hope his wife is going to be okay. And they all just seem really upset. What do you all do?
Blair's just kind of quietly sitting there with his second ale now, I guess, because I'm pretty sure he would have finished the first by now.
Jeff's like on his fourth, and he's just smoking his pipe.
well, as you can see, things are quite desperate around here.
I wonder why they think that the sacrifice will help. Does Frost Maiden ever appear in town or anywhere near?
Not to my knowledge.
Do they speak to anyone at all? Like, is there anyone who's had contact with her?
Not likely.
This sucks.
Yes, it's quite unfortunate.
Completely agree.
So I would assume that you have a plan, Relvin?
I don't really have so much a plan. My vision didn't really come with instructions per se. Just that I should come here and meet with you folks and somehow figure out a solution to this problem.
Well, maybe the leaders of the town decided to do a sacrifice because they have knowledge that we don't. Like, who came up with the idea of the sacrifice? I guess we could start there. I mean, maybe they know something about this evil Ice Queen bitch or whatever, and then we can just follow the trail from there?
Not very likely they know much, but it's a good place to start. Are we seriously going to try dealing with this then, or, you know, makes sense to get on the next ship back home and just get out of this place?
Well,
I mean, personally, I agree. I could try paper, rock, scissors again with Jeff and see if I win, and then he can come with us back home.
I have
Well-
the strange feeling that that probably won't end up very much different from how you've already experienced it.
also, if this eternal winter continues, it will affect the entire material plane.
Oh.
Glare throws back the last of his ale and just kind of stands up.
Well, not gonna get much done this time of night, so I suggest we retire. We should probably deal with the package that Blackstaff sent with us.
Jeff, as he says that, well, actually, the captain is taking care of those packages for you guys, Glare.
Oh,
That's
all
the
of them?
Yeah,
I thought it was just the other ones that we were talking about.
No,
Okay.
no, they took care of all of them. And Jeff, when Relbin says that, you recall having dreams in the past of entire cities being frozen, Waterdeep being frozen, and things like that.
Like winter is coming frozen.
Like winter is coming, Game of Thrones frozen, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't have a choice.
Well, let's get some sleep, and then tomorrow we can try to talk to the mayor, leader, clans person, whatever, that resides here.
That's actually a good idea.
I mean, if they're the ones that set up the whole town to sacrifice people, their own people, then they have to have done it for a good reason. Or they might know more than we do.
To
Okay,
bed
go to
then?
bed. Yeah. To bed.
Okay. You all rent a few rooms. They're fairly cheap, about 1 silver per room. And you,
Wow.
yeah. And they're not like the best sort of quarters, but hey, it's better than negative 45 degrees outside.
In the middle, like, just before we kind of turn in, Glaire's gonna go over and knock on Jeff's door.
Come in.
So, Frost Queen, huh? You sure this is what you want to do?
I don't really think I have a choice, Glare.
There's always a choice. I could have chose to listen to my old man. Instead, I told him to go to hell.
Well, I'm pretty sure that my other choice is go insane and die.
Well, if you're sure.
I'm not sure about anything right now. But here we are.
Glaire's gonna kind of shrug and just kind of stand there awkwardly for a second. Just says,
Well, just tell me if you noticed anything.
I just kind of nod, and I'm smoking my pipe and kind of looking out the window of my room.
All seems like too much coincidence for me.
Only time will tell.
with that, Glare will kind of shrug and then kind of excuse himself from the room and just silently and walk out.
While he's walking out, though, as he gets basically like the door, I like kind of just shout back and say, "Hey, thanks, cat."
Don't tell me enough. You might actually think I care.
That's fine. And I just kind of turn back to the window and keep smoking.
So as I'm going to bed, I pull out my diary or like my journal that I write in, and I'm just saying, the things that can really change in a week. Let's just say this has been one hell of a day. And then I just kind of detail what happened with Vince's character. and then I just talk about how I'm really confused about this town and what's going on and what our plans are for tomorrow before I blow out the candle and go to bed.
As you're sort of writing in your journal, Xena, you notice that the candle beside you sort of illuminates the book that you're writing in, and you see, you're as you're writing with your ink quill pen in the book. Make a perception check for me. Okay. You sort of like seem to drop the quill for a brief moment, but before you really have a chance to react to grab the quill, it seems as though the shadow around your hand that's flickering off the candle pushes the quill back into your hand, and you continue writing. It's very brief.
I just sort of like put my hand to my forehead and think, man, what the heck is... It's just been a really bad day. I just sort of closed the book and then set it on the table and blow the candle out.
Okay. The room goes dark. Relbin, would you like to do anything before bed? Or anyone for that matter?
Not particularly, no.
Okay. Well, nothing happens of much interest over the night. Jeff is still quite cold. Not cold. He's very warm, so he's not really afflicted by any of this cold weather, or that's what it seems to him. And he, when you all wake up, you're feeling not exactly happy, but more well-rested than before. You just got off a really long boat ride, had to deal with all the stuff with Vince, got a whole bunch of exposition dumped on you about what's going on in this town, and it is freezing fucking cold in this morning. But you wake up, and you do smell food downstairs. So there's that. What do you do?
Relvin would go down immediately, being relatively cheerful. Like, general cheerful demeanor. Demeanor.
Yes. What does everybody else do?
I go downstairs and I just don't really feel like eating.
Yeah. I think Jeff will also come down and he'll sit as well. What's Glare up to?
Glaire's gonna kind of stumble down the stairs groggily and see them all sitting at the table and just go,
Oh, good, another morning person.
Relvin waves to each person as they come up.
Glare just grunts.
Relvin just shrugs. Still with that little smile on his face.
Odd one, that.
Hmm?
Nothing, never mind.
So, guess we have to deal with, ice queen things today.
Uh-huh.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? You'd be the only one.
That was more of a, I'm trying to bring up the mood.
Well,
You know what? I am kind of craving something weird. Do you guys have pickles?
Everyone looks around. You ask the bartender, I'm assuming, and they they just say, we have some pickled beets.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
I just have a craving for pickles.
Yeah. He brings them out. Just
I
some
eat
sliced.
them, like, ravenously.
In that moment, you all see a familiar face walk through the doors. It's the sheriff that you all met from the night previous. And he sort of takes off his hood and everything, and you can see more of his face now, because last time he was like dead of night and he was completely covered due to the cold, but he looks kind of like this.
Oh.
Yes. So the sheriff sort of walks up to you all and he says, "Oh, hey, good morning. I hope you all have rested well."
Good morning.
Been better.
He sort of says, he sort of looks around at all your faces. He says, "Yeah, that's about right. Sorry. I assume you saw last night."
Indeed.
I'd say see how that helps anyone, but, you know, what do I know? I'm not a lawman.
I can't claim to make the laws myself either. It's something that all the speakers of 10 towns have unanimously agreed upon as the right way to appease the Frost Maiden, prevent her
How
wrath.
do we talk to the speakers?
I was actually hoping to take you to the speaker myself this morning, if you would allow.
Solve that problem.
Well, why did you want to take us to the speakers?
She would like to speak to you. Her name is Duvessa Shane.
A speaker that wants to speak. How imaginative.
Sure.
Very well. Thank you. And he will sort of nod to the bartender and let the bartender know, this one's on me. And he sort of pays them for the pickles and everything that you all ordered that morning.
Another order of sausage, then.
You get some sausage to go. Yes.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Yes, of course. And
Yeah, it's probably a write-off anyways.
yes. So as you make your way through the city to the center of town again, where the town hall is, he sort of escorts you in there, and you see several guards that are guarding this like small town hall building, and you meet this woman, Speaker Duvessa Shane. I'm trying to pull up a picture of her here so you guys can see her. And when you enter, she looks like a noblewoman, for sure. Much more well-dressed than everyone else, but still not the level of posh that you've seen in Waterdeep, but definitely comes across as a noblewoman. And she sort of calls you in and she says, "Come on in, have a seat. Thank you for meeting with me today."
Yeah, how come everyone in this town seemed to know we were coming besides us?
To be fair, I didn't, but you know, Sheriff Markham spoke of you and said that you might be able to help. I don't know. No one else is around who can.
Yeah, unless you need someone found or beaten, I'm not really much use for anything else. Or magically.
The latter actually, is what I need. Listen, there's no other way to say this. I'm sure by now you've noticed the wrath of the Frost Maiden, but there are even more concerning things, more at least immediately concerning things, to the city of 10 Towns and to Bryn Shander. Invisible enemies walk among us. We have seen their boot prints in the snow, and we know what they are. Durgar. And as she says the word Durgar, you remember running into these guys. If you all remember to the previous campaign, you
Yeah,
fought...
they're in the sewers earlier? here.
Yeah. They were in the sewers, and they also ambushed you guys in the
crypt.
In the crypt, yeah.
Yeah.
They're these like pale-skinned dwarves that like have some innate magic to them, and they can like increase their size. They can grow really large. So you fought these guys before, and she continues. These malevolent dwarves of the Underdark have infiltrated Ten Drowns in search of a rare crystal. Know ye about this crystal? She asks.
Robin just shrugs.
He might not be back yet. He said he was going to BRB.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh.
I didn't hear the part about the crystal, Barry.
Oh, she says, the malevolent dwarves of the Underdark have infiltrated 10 towns in search of a rare crystal. Know ye about the crystal?
I can't say that I do.
It's known as Shardolin. And with it, they're building a mighty construct that will lay waste to 10 towns if nothing is done to stop it. Now, our militia captured one of these Durgar and forced it to divulge the location of their mountain stronghold, where they're building this thing. In there, you will find a Durgar warlord named Zardarok Sunblight. He aims to conquer Icewind Dale and destroy us all. So, I guess what I'm asking is, for the good of 10 towns, will you help us and slay this evil warlord? Destroy his terrible weapon before it destroys us?
Construct, you say?
Look, lady, I mean, that's sad and all, but I mean, we're not really, heroes or anything. We're just kind of here.
Have you tried reasoning with him?
She sort of grimaces a bit. Zardarok is absolutely mad, and so are all of the Durgar. They have been stripped of all emotion. They do not think like we do, and they have nothing in their hearts but hatred. There is no reasoning. Trust me, we've tried.
Fortunate.
Out this construct, what are they hoping to make it out of? That takes a lot of magical materials besides just the crystal.
I believe they have some way of mining it, refining it somewhere near the fortress. I don't know.
At that point, Glare will kind of perk up. That's one of the reasons he was here.
How is this related
Why
to
did
the
you say?
Ice Maiden again?
We believe that Shardolin contains some magic, or maybe the byproduct of the magic that the Frost Maiden generates. Without her, the magic would go inert. We think. We're not too terribly sure. We do know it's related to her in some way, however.
As she's talking about the Frost Maiden, the magic material and everything, it dawns on me that the material that this crystal is probably made out of is probably the same stuff that my sword is made out of.
And my mace. And I need more of that stuff.
I think we should seriously consider this, Cena. I mean, it's just at the very least, that mine could have some valuable materials in it.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to go, then I'll go with you. I just feel like it's more the town's problem than ours, but if you want to go, I'll go with you all.
I feel like it would become our problem eventually, regardless.
Yes.
Well, then where do we get started?
She will provide you, when you ask that question, she provides you with a map of all of Icewind Dale. So yeah, you guys have a map now. And I can actually show you guys the map here, assuming it's... I can show you exactly where you're going if... hold on.
About how far away is this mine?
Here it is. Sorry, I'll show you. So that's what I'm trying to show. Okay. Okay. So can you all? Oh wait, no, you can't. Getting used to roll 20. Okay. Yeah. So now can you see the map?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys are in 10 towns, and you're trying to reach. Okay. So let me just circle these with red.
So 10 town must be on the coast there, eh?
Yeah. So, well, actually, there was some more travel there, but I kind of expedited all that. So you guys are kind of like here, kind of right now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So it probably came in on this river nearby, you know, and then you're trying to get here. So it's about
a day's travel or so.
Yeah, roughly.
Okay.
Roughly about half a day's travel. And so that's about 5, well, no, it's about 10 miles, 10 to 15 miles away. And in the snow, that's kind of rough, you know, in the rough winter snow and everything. So yeah, she provides you with that information. And she says, if you're going to go out, I would recommend that you find a means of transportation, and make sure you have good snowshoes. And she'll say, the main means of transportation that people use is actually a dog sled. I know it seems silly, but the dogs are quite reliable, especially in these tough winters. I hope you all like animals.
How are they around Tabaxi?
Oh, I'm not sure, actually.
Typically dogs and I don't really mix very well.
Guess you'll have to find out, cat.
Yeah, well, surely they'll know who's the superior one here, so you know they'll probably listen.
So where do we go to get dogs and a sled? Anyone in town that you recommend?
Yeah, I recommend. There's a human man by the name of Arnold Sternswallow who can help you with that. He runs a kennel towards the southeast side of town. Tell him I sent you, and he'll give you a good price.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Well, I guess we're parsing through the snow.
I was hoping it had a picture of the dog sleds, but it doesn't. F. Okay.
What about you, Relbin? What are you gonna do in all this?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
What are you gonna do with all this? You're gonna tag along, or?
Yeah, I think I should help.
You
Never
have
hurts to
yourself
help
in a
out.
fight?
I can handle myself decently well.
Well,
I
I guess
know
we'll
more-
find out.
I know more support magics than actual combat, but
Have a hard time kind of figuring out what that means. I mean, that sounds kind of like what I do. Just, you know, just saying. Just, I might be better at it than you. Just, you don't know that yet.
maybe not. We shall see.
You literally walk around in a giant metal suit now, cat.
I would like to point out that I do have support magic. I have used it quite a few times.
Better get ready to start swinging that mace of yours.
Ow.
Kapow, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys continue arguing as you walk down to towards the southeast side of town to try to get some wooden sleds pulled by dogs, and they look like the Balto dogs. What was the other one? What was the other Balto? Saturn. The other
Yeah,
dog.
it was
just for the stream.
Togo.
Togo. Togo
I
was
say
the
we
other
keep
dog.
looking till we find the Airbud dogs, because
No.
those are. Oh.
Those won't work. They don't sell those. So you find Arnold, and he's just sort of this large, burly man with a black beard, and he sees you walk up, and sort of his eyes widen a little bit as you all look very different than most people, and he says, "Oh, hello there. How can I help you? Name's Arnold."
Charmed.
Yes. Well, the leader of your town sent us to you.
The speaker.
Yeah, her. And
Oh, wow.
well, she was really nice. And anyway, she said that you're the best person to ask about a team of dogs and a sled. We need to go south of here.
He sort of looks you all over and says, okay, I see, yeah. And then he looks at Glare and says, oh my. I think you all might need probably 2 sleds, just based off weight distribution and such. Probably just...
Why did you look at me when you said weight distribution?
Oh, that's no reason. That would...
I mean, I feel
no
like there's a
reason.
reason for that.
No, sir, no. Just, the dogs with the sled can roughly pull about 360 pounds total. So I was thinking, even distribution, maybe we could get you and on one and then everybody else on the other one.
I see how it is. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. No, that's great.
Metal suit.
It's a very light metal suit, and it complements my frame. Anyways,
Do they have names? The dogs.
Oh yeah, totally. This one's Balto. This one's Balto. He's the leader of this sled, and this one is Togo. He's the leader of that sled.
Well, the other ones don't have names.
Oh, I mean, yeah. You want to know all their names? Okay. Yeah.
What kind of powder are you?
Googling Balto.
Yeah. Here we go. Pulling up a random name generator. Dog names. Here we go.
Yes, I want to hear them.
Okay. Here we go.
Wait. Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah. But you gotta
How
help
many
with
dogs?
this.
By the way, how many dogs are in a sled team? Is 12
4.
to 16 dogs, so you have to times that by 2 for the
No.
rest of the
For the purposes of this, we're gonna have 4. We're gonna have 4 dogs. Okay.
God dang it! What are these, like dire wolves?
They are. They have the wolf. They have the wolf stat block. Okay.
Okay, so these are like not
shit,
dogs.
they're actually
They have the wolf
Dire
stat
wolves.
block.
These
Yeah.
are dire wolves, not dogs.
Sure. Yeah.
Dire dogs.
Sure.
Dire dogs.
Harry, I'm so proud of her being able to name that off the top of her head.
Yeah.
Really?
I want to know the names.
Okay. All right. We're gonna actually write these down. You better write these down because
I'm gonna
now that
write
you're
it
making. All right. So sled 1. Okay. Sled 1.
We have Dasher and Dancer. And
We got Balto.
Paxton.
We got Balto. Okay.
Okay.
We've got Milo.
Okay.
We've got Buddy. And we've got Arlo.
So they're all boys.
Sure.
Okay.
And then
Arlo could be a girl. Just saying.
yeah, Arlo's a girl, sure. And then yeah, let's put their sexes here for good measure too.
Yep.
And what breed are they?
And what food do I feed them?
Oh my god. Sled 2.
Okay.
Pogo. Or is it Togo? Togo.
Togo, yeah.
Male. Let's get some female dogs. We've got... These are all male dog names.
I was just listing off reindeer. You could use those.
Alright, give me a reindeer.
Dasher.
Dasher. Dasher's a female. And then we'll do. Ooh, I like Dozer. Dozer. That's a cool name. Male. And another female, Kindle. And Kindle. There you go.
Oh my god, if you kill Kendall, I swear to God.
I'm not gonna.
You have made a terrible
Why would
mistake
she
there.
die? It's not like I wanted the
I know,
dogs to
I'm
be
kidding.
named. That's
I'm
fine.
kidding,
Okay.
kidding.
Yeah.
Kendall's
By the
gonna
way,
save
for
your
this
ass
stream,
now.
just so you know, for this stream, Kendall is the name of my real life dog. So, just let you know.
So Perry better step extra careful right now.
It's the moo-moos.
Yes.
That's the Dalmatian in the background on the webcam.
Oh, that's
is
her. Yeah,
actually
that's Kendall.
That's Kendall is the Dalmatian right there.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So.
He will also tell you, says, all right, so remember the thing that you need to keep in mind is that these sled dogs must rest after pulling a sled for an hour. Otherwise, they get exhausted quickly. So just be sure to take, 10-minute rest or so every hour. Maybe give them a treat. I don't know, whatever you want to do. But yeah. How's that sound? Simple? Good?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Do you have any idea where we might find some supplies? Because I assume that you don't supply those as well.
No, I can give you some food to feed them for a little while, but eventually you're going to have to... I can give you about a day's worth of food, but after that you'll have to find a way to feed them yourselves. But they will be yours, and it'll cost about 50 gold per dog.
Dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
And about 20 gold for the empty sleds each, so doing some rough math here, 40
Well, thanks, Vince, for paying for this.
for 100.
Literally gonna give him all of Vince's gold.
That's about 840 gold total, I believe.
I don't
How
know
much gold did
Vin-
Vince have?
I don't know how much he had, but...
Not 800, and I guarantee you that.
Really? How not?
I
Because
don't
we had
have
more.
that.
So
Yeah,
okay. So while all this is working,
I have
going on and
407.
now, while he's doing this and everything, I'm gonna kind of,
Well, mine must be down then.
I'm gonna lean in and be
Or
like,
up.
I buy a lot of materials to
Wait,
use for things.
hold on,
sired, So
wait, we're not done with this guy yet.
yeah.
So I
Oh,
lean in. I'm just look. We're trying to help this town out, my dude. Okay, we're going to take care of this warlord. Is there any way that you can help us out with this? I mean, that's a lot of gold.
I mean, the speaker also recommended you out of probably all of the dog sledder master people in the town.
Make
We will
a
even tell everyone
make a
that we got our dogs from you.
make a persuasion check for me.
Oh wait, I can't. My thing, my button. Oh wait, I'll just go in here. Hold on.
Yeah, Jeff's the one that's the most persuasive. I forgot.
you rolled
Well,
a 4.
I have to go into D&D Beyond because we don't. Our tokens aren't up.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
You can also roll off the character. Oh, okay, that's
There you
it's
go.
a really good
Well
roll.
then.
Wow.
He says, all right, listen, but I do at least need to sell them at cost, because
That's understandable.
I can't.
We understand.
yeah, yeah. So
I don't want you to lose gold. Just we appreciate you helping us out.
how about this? I'll give them to you at cost. That's about 75% of the cost. So he's gonna do whatever 75% of 840 is. Hey Google, what's 75% of 840?
75% of 840 is 630.
630 gold pieces.
Where'd that divine voice come from?
Maiden, it's a Frost Maiden, run!
Yes.
All right, so I got 300 gold. What do everybody else got?
Yeah, I got 400 on
Don't
me.
forget that we have to buy.
Xena, you have like 2,000 gold.
Is that real? I don't know how that happened, honestly, but
You don't spend gold.
I've never spent any of
You
my
don't spend
gold
any
ever,
gold, yeah.
Actually.
I make a lot of tools. Like I make those smoke bombs, and I made those alchemist
Wait,
fire
but
and
what
stuff like
about
that.
Vince's gold. Like, how much did
I think he had like 300 left.
Okay, so
He bought a
300.
lot of fancy
Yeah.
clothing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, mine was the breastplate that I bought. It was like 600 gold. So.
Okay, so then
Yeah.
I guess I'll just pay for it.
Okay. So
Well,
yeah, just
300 from Vince and then
330 from you then.
whatever. Yeah, whatever the remaining is.
Okay. Cool. So yeah. So you hand
They're
him.
mine, by the way. These dogs are mine because I paid for them, so I'm just letting you know.
By all means, keep them.
Why would I want the flea bags?
Dear God.
At least I wanted to know their names. Just saying.
All right. So who's piloting? Glare has to pilot one sled, unfortunately.
Oh, how's my animal handling skill? Hang on.
Yeah.
That's about what I was expecting.
Who wants to pilot the second sled?
I can.
Okay.
I have +3 to animal handling, but
I have
apparently I
+2,
rolled
So
awful.
that's a good idea.
I'm
I'm-
off.
I have a good rapport with animals.
Okay,
Okay. There you go.
sounds good.
As I say from crouching down, just like whispering to a dog's ear, just
Make an animal handling check, Robin.
I rolled horribly. Apparently, I just purchased dogs
So
that hate me right now.
the dogs just sort of glare at you for a bit, Xena. They warm a little bit better to Relvin though.
I
Yeah.
look at Relvin and I'm like, aw, they like you.
So Glaire's gonna have to pilot a sled to himself. He's gonna approach them, I guess.
Yep. Go for it, Glare.
It's,
Oh my God! They love Glare. They're like really happy to see him. They're like wagging their tails. They got their tongue out.
All right, you guys are gonna be pulling me, so I hope you know like what you're doing. 'Cause, like I'm out of my element here, if I'm being honest.
I just look at Glare and I'm like, I hate you.
Well, that was unexpected.
what do I get the gist?
Out of everybody, like Glare.
What do I get the gist that the dog was trying to say? Communicate.
Make another animal handling.
Don't I get that by like default?
Oh yeah, dude. Do you have a thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You would think that the dog was just saying, another furry friend. Like they're just really happy to see
They
a furry
like
friend.
your fur.
Oh. Oh, they think I. No. I'm not a. Bark. I mean, tell them I'm not a dog. I'm a cat. Tabaxi.
He says he's not a dog.
The dogs look confused, but they're still happy.
Furry friend, another furry friend, another.
They don't care. They're still
They're
happy.
just wagging their tails.
They don't give a shit. Yeah.
Well, I guess this is better than the alternative. Right. So, I guess this is my team.
Yes.
Okay, well, can we also get some provisions or food to take with us? I mean, what do people normally keep around here? Obviously, we can't have the same kind of food we're used to taking when we go on some treks.
Yeah, it's a lot of people do fishing around here, so you can catch some knucklehead trout. But in order to catch a knucklehead trout, you kind of need a rowboat and fishing tackle and everything.
Yeah, can you just like point us to?
If need be, I could take care of some emergency provisions on the go.
Yeah, you can purchase some salted meats, dried meats, and dried fish, but that's gonna run you a pretty penny up here.
You just didn't expect to stay this long, so.
Oh no, you definitely get some food for sure. Yeah, but it'll probably be a little more expensive than what you're used to. It's difficult out here in the cold north. You Southerners,
Right.
yeah. No offense, obviously, respectfully is what I'm saying.
Yeah, great hospitality.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and look for food.
Okay. Yeah, go. Yeah. See ya. Have a good luck with the dog.
Have a gooder.
He's very concerned. He actually understands that. He's like, oh, they know about Gooder. They know about Gooder. That's cool.
I mean, we are in the frozen north, just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flame said having a gooder.
If you can't find enough food, I can supplement
said
through
these
magical
guys are
means.
what's up.
Gareth, you might want to go with her. She tends to, you know how she is when it comes to food.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll
Okay,
stay
so-
with the dogs.
Relvin's going with me, right? Or
Uh,
wait, who's Relvin is? I think?
Yeah, who's going with Xena to get the food?
I'll stay with the dog sleds. I'm actually probably gonna go grab a coffee while you do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Robin would probably prefer to stay with the
Dogs.
dogs.
Okay,
Yeah.
then Jeff, you're coming with me.
Okay.
You're the most persuasive. We all know how shady you are.
Whoa. Whoa.
Damn, throwing shade like.
Man, who's throwing the actual shade here? Damn. Damn
Okay,
shadow
so-
bugs.
Don't feel you have to spend too much on food, because like I said, I can supplement it with through magical means.
Okay.
Oh, don't you worry.
So
We're gonna make some deals today.
shopping.
Oh god.
Okay, so we
$20 in my pocket.
I'm gonna pop some tab. Alright, so we go to the
Yes, you go
Market.
you go to the market, and there's a place that's kind of like a combination smithy, and they also sell adventuring supplies. He points you to this place called Black Iron Blades. And there you find that there's two dwarfs, a male and a female dwarf, who are sort of hammering away on different, blacksmithing type weapons and armor and things like that. And they sort of, the male looks at you and says, "Oh, hey, what can I do you for?"
Yeah, actually we might have gotten lost, so we were looking for food, but he told us to come here.
Aye, you don't say. Okay.
Yeah, gooder and stuff and
Oh, you know about Gooder, eh?
yeah, gooder. Yeah, that's like the thing here, right? Yeah.
All right. Well, what kind of things are you looking for? We got all kinds of rations. We got
Well,
cold weather
we
gear,
were-
ice picks, snowshoes.
No. You misunderstand. I was looking for the food, gooder food.
Food. Oh, rations.
Yeah, food rations. Yeah.
All right. We got we got beef jerky. We got we got elk. What would you like?
Well, we're gonna be traveling, so what do most people take when they go?
I mean,
sledding?
with all due
Coffee or
with
whatever.
with all due respect,
Bam.
ma'am, people. I don't know, his accent's all over the place. People.
First with it, you're
Uh,
good.
says people around here take they pretty much nothing will spoil out there, so you can take whatever, just any sort of meat. It's kind of really cold. Nothing's really gonna spoil, for a good while. But yeah, we have tons of salted meats right now. Elk and beef are popular.
Okay.
What's the cheapest?
They're both about 20 gold a pound.
How long?
What?
How long will a pound go for us, like in game?
You can well, Glare might need more. But just for the purposes of this, we'll say you'll probably need about 2 pounds. 2 pounds a day, roughly.
2 pounds a day.
Oh
And
my god,
so
20
it's-
pounds?
So it's a day. No, 2 pounds a day, not 20.
No, he said it was 20 gold per pound.
Yep.
Yeah. How many days? So a day out there, like if we're pushing, and then however long we're there, and then a day back.
Yeah. So you'd probably, to be safe, you'd want like 3
Like
days
a week.
worth or a week, or 3 or 4.
Let's do 4. So what is that? It's 8 pounds, 20 gold apiece.
Yeah. 80 gold.
So well, that's under 60, right? 20 gold apiece.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, I meant for everybody.
Oh well, I was just gonna buy it for everybody.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna do our bamboozling here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just talk him up about, we're the same spiel that I gave the other guys, that we're, going to try to take this warlord down, and we're trying to help out the town, and that while we're here, we will make sure that we tell everybody that we got the best rations from his place.
All right. Persuasion check.
Also, can I have that really pretty cloak? And also, those snowshoes are really nice. The furry hood one.
Yeah.
I want that.
We need 4 sets of snowshoes too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just gonna roll my persuasion.
Go for it. He's like, sorry, but I gotta. Times are tough right now, and I can't be giving discounts. It's nothing personal. I'm sure you guys are here for. God damn it, the accent. I'm sure you guys are here for a good reason, but I'm sorry, I can't give too much of a discount here. It's been tough. But altogether, the food will run you about 120 gold pieces, and you said snowshoes for how many?
For 4.
4, so that's another 8 gold pieces. And would you like some crampons? Crampons?
I want the cold weather cape, with the fur. The boots with the fur and the.
Oh yes. Yes, very much. Yep. That's let's see, one to fit you. Yeah, we got something.
Wonder
we got
what
something in her.
you think that is.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just doing whatever.
It's
You got
just
something in
not-
her side.
He's Scottish Canadian.
I like
Scottish
this
Canadian.
accent. I like this accent though.
That will run you about 10 gold there, Missy.
Okay, I give him this.
Okay. What about some crampons? You guys need some crampons out there?
Some what? What the heck is a crampon?
Oh, you don't know about crampons?
What is a crampon?
He'll sort of bend down and he'll grab something from underneath the table, and he pulls out a boot, and you see underneath the sole of the boot is the boot.
That's not how I say it. I say what?
The boot.
Underneath the boot, you'll see here that there's spikes sticking out of a metal plate there. It's to help you sort of crunch through the more slippery pieces so you don't fall,
Yeah,
injure
we'll take some of those.
All right, 4 more of those. That's another 8 gold there. So
8 gold total. That's not bad.
8 gold for the snowshoes, 8 golds for the crampons, and 10 gold for the cloak. But yeah,
Cool. I don't need a cloak, obviously.
it'll keep you safe out there in the winter.
Not
Not that it ever ends,
Well, I don't particularly have to worry about the cold, but thank you.
What's that mean? What kind of person doesn't have to deal with the cold?
So anyway, that comes to how much gold?
Totaling up, let's see, 120 plus 16, 136, 146 gold.
All right, I just throw the bag on the table.
Okay.
Thank you. We appreciate it. All right, next to the store.
Alrighty, have a gooder.
Really?
Is there like an apothecary or alchemy place?
There is actually. You can find. You do find a store, but they. It's sort of kind of run down, and there's like, just a young human woman running a shop, and she just appears to be cleaning the table. But you do see that the way you find it is that she has like a few potions lined up, but it doesn't look like much.
Okay. What other stores do we see while we're walking through the market or anything?
They don't really have a lot here. That blacksmith was kind of like the main store to get goods and armor and weapons from, and then there's this lady who sells some potions, but she doesn't even have much more than very basic potions, unless you ask.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
definitely not like
That's
Waterdeep.
easy.
Yeah, I guess we could ask.
I mean, I've got 4 potions of healing, so I'm okay on that end.
Okay, we can ask.
She says, "Oh, hello. My name is Colette. How can I help you?"
We were wanting to buy some potions.
That name sounds familiar.
Oh, okay. we only have this potion right now, and she produces a small bottle, and she says it's a simple potion of healing. It's difficult to get magical supplies up here, especially nowadays. This one will run you 50 gold pieces if you'd like to buy it.
Oh my god.
I want to. So I'm gonna ask her. It's like, you don't have anything else, like no special reserves or anything.
You can roll persuasion, right?
Yeah, go ahead and roll persuasion if you'd like. Okay, she says I have a few spell scrolls. Are you a practitioner of the arcane arts?
We dabble.
Yeah, we have a few basic ones. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Like out of game, he probably wouldn't know.
Yeah, so in game she explains it as simple spells, and there's a tier system, and so
You're cutting out
You're
Perry.
cutting out Perry.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So she basically what she tries to get across is that a first level spell will be about 25 gold, just for her to cast. If you want it on a scroll, it's going to take her some time to make the scroll, so about a day, and it'll add like 100 gold to the price for the materials.
So 125
Yeah.
total.
Yeah. For the first
You
level.
just look at Jeff and say, well, like, we can pass, but it's good to know that it's here if we need anything.
Okay. Do you have the ability to do any kind of fire spells?
Fire? Let me roll for her and see if she does.
Hey man, I just want to make sure we look at all of our
Damage
options here.
type, damage type.
Oh, I am all for this plan, but Glaire's not there.
She actually rolled pretty high, so I'm gonna give her one of these. She says, yeah, I have one spell. It's called Scorching Ray. Fires 3 rays. Fire can do a number on a, any manner of cold beast out there that you find.
How much gold do you have left, Xena?
I glare at him. I have enough.
I just want to know if you can like buy us something if we need it down the road.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Well then I'm gonna tell her that I would like to purchase one scroll
Okay,
of this Scorching Ray, but can I roll another persuasion to see if I can get her to give me a discount on it?
sure. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with these magic item prices, but that's okay for now.
F.
She'll charge you full price, so.
Yeah. So it's 125, right?
Well, that's second level spell, so it's gonna cost you 150
Cutting
gold.
out again.
150 gold.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So 150. All right. I'm spent.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. So you have a spell,
Add that
scroll
to
of
my-
Scorching Ray.
Let me add it to my.
So how much, by the way, was the dogs again? Because
So total, it only costs you 330
oh,
gold.
you cut out
Why is it doing that?
301.
330 gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we get the 300 part.
Let me try rejoining on call. See if it. All right. Let me see if that's better.
Not
It's a
warlock.
second level spell. I
It's not a
Yeah.
warlock spell.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
not gonna
that's
let me. Well, I'm just trying to get it to add in my inventory, but it won't let me.
That's fine. Don't worry. I'll fix it later after.
All right.
Okay.
So we head back to the meeting place.
Yes. the
With-
tavern.
We won't be able to get it yet, anyways, because it's not going to be ready for a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she'll
We
start
head back.
making it.
Let's see.
And you're heading back to Glare with the dogs.
No, yeah, they're and Relvin or whatever is there too. So we head back there.
So you all see that Relbin and Glare. You see that Xena and Jeff return with all manner of snowshoes and
Clothes
crampons,
and
food.
I hope you remembered my size because, I forgot that you were gonna get that kind of stuff.
I'm sure that you can make it fit.
I could make some alterations, I suppose. I just need to summon my workbench up, and I can take care of that.
All right. So you all get in your new clothes. You set up the sleds. You got a map out, and you know where you're going. You're headed towards Zardarok's fortress
In the mountains.
in the mountains. Yes. And as of now, I would say, you guys want to take like a 5-minute break real quick? Just get some water, use the restroom.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, let's take a 5-minute break, and then we'll come back and we'll finish the second part of the session. And thanks everyone who's currently watching. Hope you like it so far.
Yeah, we will be back in a few minutes.
Back in 5 minutes.
Da, 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 da.
Cinco
Do you
minutes.
have a be right back thing?
After these messages will be
I
right
can
back.
add one.
We had that one that
I
was
know I used to have one, but I don't have one anymore.
on there.
Oh,
Oh, Perry.
yeah, there it is.
Be right back.
Yeah, hold on. This one what? We'll be
It
back
has a time.
soon in 5 minutes at 2:20 p.m. EST.
Yay.
Ah, you people and your bloody EST.
Hey, how you like my terrible accent?
I was trying to figure out if you were going for Scandinavian.
Do you hit it?
I don't know where this text is. Oh shit. Sorry. Production value, I know. Whoa.
It's at the top.
Yeah, there it is. I'm moving it now.
Oh.
I have to fiddle with this thing. Yay! Alright, that's my production value for the day. Alright, I'll be right back.
Hey.
Same.
Wait, is it 15 minutes? I thought I put it 5 minutes. Isn't it 2:15 right now?
No, Tofu was just saying, like, as a joke, like 5
Oh.
minutes will be 15. Like,
Oh,
as a
okay.
joke.
Yeah, BRB.
Okay, very back.
So how much gold did I end up needing to spend for that stuff? I didn't even see.
I don't have any gold.
Eh,
Makes sense for my character, though.
yes, the mysterious, divine sent elf with support magic.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if you're a cleric or a druid. I'm not sure which yet.
It should. I talk to animals.
I mean, I think clerics can take the speak with animals spell, can't they?
I didn't cast a spell.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So what is that circle of the shepherd?
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. It looked fascinating, you know.
Rel Bin, I'm pretty sure. At least that's what I think it's looked
Yeah.
like in.
Yeah, it's
in-
Rel Bin with a B. Excited. Never played this class before.
Druid's one of those ones that I haven't really got to play much either because it always seems like there's always a druid. That and a bard. I hardly ever get to play bard.
Bards can be fun. I actually recently played a level 50 bard. Or not level 50, level 20.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a sort of a two-shot set in the same world as my other campaign. Except
I
during
had-
a war.
I had an idea I wanted to try for a bard if I ever got to make one where I multi-class with barbarian. I think it would be hilarious if their weapon was
Barbarian.
Yeah, well, it's kind of I based the concept off of the horn users from Monster Hunter.
Mmm.
So their
Yes.
instrument is also their weapon, which is I would consider like a giant club as well as a horn.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be hilarious.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, I
Especially
don't.
when you beat someone to death with a horn.
It is so weird. Come up with offensive spells because like there's not really that much offensive. That's not concentration.
Really? For a druid? I thought they had stuff like no, I guess it's concentration.
Yeah, like call lightning,
Yeah, but don't they have like
concentration.
I'm trying to think of what level 1 spells they have. Like don't they have stuff like no, color spray doesn't do damage, does it? Jeez.
No.
Huh. I need to look at druid spells again. Apparently I'm just drawing a blank.
Yeah. Uh.
Is it prism spray? Hang on. Where's my list of spells?
Prismatic spray. That's not level 1.
Is it not? I thought it was a level 1 spell.
No, I think you're thinking color spray.
I thought color spray was a cantrip.
No. You're thinking poison spray, which is a cantrip. Let's see. First level, do I? No, I don't even get color spray.
Let's see. Druid level 1 spells.
Charm person's on my list. Huh? Did not know that.
Uh,
But that doesn't fit my character.
yeah, there's really no Thunder Wave is the only damaging one I see.
Thunder Wave.
Thunder Wave.
I'm not. Wait. Oh yeah, there's Thunder Wave. Ah, I didn't realize I had Thunder Wave. I might have to prep that. But I figured more support would be better.
I mean, that's kind of what druids are known for, anyways.
Yeah.
They are definitely more support oriented.
Yeah. And I was trying to hint that I had good berry, but I don't.
I kind of.
But
Oh, I was assuming you had good berry.
Oh yeah,
from your hint.
I mean, yeah, I definitely have good berry, but it's like without saying it, it's like.
Yeah. No, I figured that would be the spell, but again, Hilaire doesn't know much about druids,
Yeah.
being from a city for most of his life. I assumed it was Goodberry.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, sure. Okay. I have water. I'm good to go. Alright.
I have coffee now, so I'm happy.
Yes.
Mel missed us.
She missed us where?
She was having to deal with my banter in the meantime, so.
Oh, F. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so let's see. Distance per hour. Yeah, we're not going to do all that. I'm only going to make you do like 4 rolls.
Okay, nice.
Well, it's just like a hassle to roll like 10 times.
And suddenly
travel.
an ice elemental pops out of the ground in front of you.
How'd you know?
Because I know our luck with dice.
Oh, hey, there's the thing I was looking for. So yeah, it's negative 49 degrees Fahrenheit, which is negative 45 degrees Celsius, apparently.
Yeah, so converting from Fahrenheit to Celsius, you basically have to add 32, I think it is. No, hang on, how does it work?
You multiply it by 2, then you add 32 or something like that.
Yeah. So there's that. Yeah, and we'll be starting the stream shortly, guys. As soon as everyone gets back.
I need to look at the formula again.
Back soon. I'm gonna update this to when everyone arrives back. Okay. Yay.
Yes, it's minus 32 times basically half.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ooh. That could be useful.
Yes.
So basically 49 minus 32 times 5 over 9.
Mountain travel section. Okay. Mountain travel. F.
Really? Claire has the least amount of health?
He's a very fragile young man.
Fair enough.
What the hell? I think it's under... Maybe it's under this. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna do it this way. Just waiting for everybody to get back. There it is. So what section is this under? Wilderness survival. Okay. Wilderness survival. There it is. Okay. I'm just reading the rules for this travel because this is the first time we're going to be doing something like this. Typically, I don't care much about things like travel times or like exhaustion or food or anything, but that's actually a core part of this module. So yeah, here we go.
Oh. I got a quick question we probably should have taken care of before the session started.
Okay.
I'll DM it to you.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you took care of it though already.
I don't know. Where is everybody? Twitch chat, how are you guys doing? I can answer questions in Twitch chat. They're always nice.
The answers to the next 3 questions are yes, yes, and blue.
No, you can't do that because
Gary.
then no. Oh, hey, welcome back.
Tech is so busy making stuff, but he
Okay.
said that he already did his work with the persuasion, so now it's
It's
you
all.
all's turn to do something until he gets back.
Oh my god.
No, he
Okay.
didn't say it like that, but like he meant it in a joking way.
Okay. Well, Glare / Sarah, are you back?
Well, Popa wasn't lying. She meant what she said.
Oh no, it's always like this.
Well, we were really hungry.
I haven't eaten yet.
Why
either.
the hell was I muted in Discord?
Oh,
I
there he
don't
is.
know.
Alright, go ahead.
I've been talking this whole time. I thought I was just
Oh.
like, all right, no, that's cool. It's like, I guess I wasn't that funny.
No, you're fine. Okay, so yeah, so for the purposes of this, you all get on your dog sled, and you have about a half a day's worth of travel to get to the area where you need to go, and it's very mountainous travel as well. It is bitter cold out and very treacherous, but the dogs are helping you a lot. Still, you need to be able to guide the dogs. So
Oh god.
So one sleigh is going to be in front, to be like the guiding sleigh, and then, the other one can follow behind. Whichever one is in front is going to be having to make periodic wisdom survival checks to see how well you're able to make it through the various dangers of the north and the frozen tundra on your way
That should
to
not
where
be
you're going.
Claire.
I vote Glare. Just kidding.
I have a +2 to survival. That's it.
No, I can do that. Roll
I
it.
can do it too.
Yeah.
I
So
have +6 to survival.
So yeah, you can actually either aid, one of you can aid the other and give that person advantage, or you can both roll, which is more fun sometimes to have each person try, and then it's like your co-navigating type thing.
Yeah.
So go ahead and each of you make one survival check.
Okay.
Okay, so the first hour is going really well. Relbin tries to suggest one way, but Xena points out that area looks a bit sketchy. So because of like the weather, the clouds above, and Relbin agrees, and with Xena's input, they decide to go slightly veering off to the right instead. So the first hour goes by without any issues. Make another survival check for me for the second hour to see how you do. Oof.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oof.
We got lost.
So yeah, so this time you kind of hit an impasse, and you accidentally come up against like a wedge of rocks that's just kind of sticking up, and it kind of goes on for a while. So you have to backtrack a bit to sort of get around this awkward mountainous region, and you lose about an hour of travel.
Oh, God.
So you're out here for longer.
Are the dogs okay?
For the purposes of this, I'm going to say you're taking about a 10-minute break every time, but I'm sort of counting in my head the number of hours it's taking. So that's about 2 hours, and then, well, like, you went 2 hours, then lost an hour. So
Yeah.
so now you're at, like, you're on the third hour now, so go ahead and make another survival check. Okay, this time Relbin finds a pretty quick spot, and you guys make a good amount of progress in that 1 hour. Go ahead and do it again.
Roll the 19.
Good. Again, the two of you navigating are doing super well, and you're just making it through. Make one last survival roll now for the fourth hour. Oof. Hey, so Relbin carries it through. Xena was about to suggest a very dangerous path, but Relbin points out, look below, there's a ravine down there. And Xena's like, oh no, we can't go that way. So you've managed to get close to where you're going. There's a little bit of travel left to go, but you all decide to park for a bit and let the dogs rest. for a moment, and I'm gonna move you guys.
By the way, at each of these rests, Glare can pull out his insulated bag and retrieve from it his thermal cube.
Yes. Yes, he can. All right. All right. Let's pull up the weather sound. All right. So it is freaking cold, and you all are resting, but you have the thermal cube, so it's quite warm. Oh, by the way, you're all at full HP, so set your tokens to full HP if they aren't already.
Yep. 1 sec. What is my 33? Okay. I have to zoom way in because I'm way out. Yeah, that's not my max anymore, by the way, Perry, because I removed the fire levels at 33 now.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, just edit it to whatever. Okay. So you guys decide to take a brief rest here in this little quarry type area before continuing to your destination, which is probably about 30 to 45 minutes away at this point by dog sled. It's just the dogs are looking a bit tired. However, as you sort of sit in this area with your thermal cube, making things a little more comfortable, though Jeff is having to stay a bit outside, further outside the range because he's hot as fuck near that
Something
thing.
nice for people, and apparently they don't appreciate it.
Yeah. But
Gonna look at Jeff for a little bit, and then just have a little smirk and just go back to doing his thing.
Glare, what's your passive perception?
Pretty damn high.
Mine is
Okay.
2, I think.
20.
20. Okay, and what's yours, Xena?
16.
Okay, and Relbin?
18.
18. Okay. Oh wow, the three of you really high. Okay.
I like that you didn't even ask me.
Yeah, I know yours is low. So
Everybody but Jeff notices.
You're,
Blah, blah, blah.
well, you're persuasive, though.
Right, I'm persuasive and sneaky. I just don't notice shit.
Yeah.
the three of you notice that this campsite, there's a little bit of strangeness to it, and Relbin, as you're kind of walking around to like smirk at Jeff, you kind of step on a bone, and it like crunches underneath your foot. And Glare, you swear that with your keen senses and your very high perception, you smell blood, but it's very faint, probably due to the ice cold environment that you're in.
Interesting. What do I have that can help with that?
Like, I'm DMing you, by the way.
I'm gonna bend over and just pick up the bone.
Yeah, it looks to be a human bone, probably the femur. Do you want to? You can try to inspect it or something to see if you can.
Yeah. Basically, I want to look to see if I see anything on there. Would that be medicine or investigation?
Make a medicine check.
Awesome.
I want to keep her wits about here. I smell.
Oh goddamn! Oh wow, Jesus, that's a natural 20. Okay, you know exactly what happened here.
They were about 28 years of age.
Yeah, no, you know what they ate. you know their life story. No, you know
They
this.
walked with a limp.
There are very clear bite marks from sharp fangs in this bone. Whoever this was, they were eaten by something very large. You can gauge that whatever ate this person must have been in the like at least 3 or 4 times your size.
This is good.
Keep your wits about you. I definitely smell fresh blood.
Definitely.
Check your phone tag.
I would say we got some sort of carnivore here. As I show them the bone, pretty big.
Probably shouldn't linger here too long then. How much longer do the dogs need to...
The rest? I'll ask them.
They still need about another 8 minutes or so, you'd guess.
Okay.
I'll to hurry up and rest.
As you all sort of are now on guard, you do see a creature sort of lumbering towards the edge of the ravine from up top. Since you kind of were aware of this beforehand, you are not surprised. And you see above, on the ridge above, a huge creature that looks like this.
It's an Etten, isn't it? Oh. It's not an Etten.
It looks like this, if I can pull up the freaking art. Looks like that. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, right. Special roll initiative. Oh, shit!
Immortal words of Dungeons and Dragons.
By the way, Discord messages are not working, so
I know, it's awful.
I was
It
trying to ask.
randomly muted me, too, because I did not press the mute button, I guarantee you that.
Yeah, I was trying to ask what he wanted me to order, and it wouldn't let me send it to him.
Alright, let's look at the initiative order here and sort by descending? Sure. Oh wow, you guys are faster than this creature. Alright.
Rolled a 0?
Yes. Glare. Well, it's good. It's good. 'Cause so you're not surprised by this creature when you see it. You've done your due diligence and looked around the campsite. You knew this thing was here. You see it up above you. I would say about 40 feet up on a ledge above, and it is just peering down at you hungrily. What do you do?
Well, how far away is it from us right now?
Let me measure. It's difficult because it's a bit up there, but it's about 45 feet from you and about 40 feet up, roughly.
What did we decide the range was on my thrown property of my weapon? Because it's saying that it's 5.5, and I don't think that sounds right.
I don't know. That's weird.
Did we say like 50-50?
Let's just go with that for now, and we can change it later.
Okay, well, he should be within range then.
Yeah.
Glare stands up, moves to the front as a bonus action. His armor is going to charge up and project out a shield outward from him as I use defensive field.
Oh, nice. Is that like a radius?
Nope, it's just 5 temporary hit points.
Oh, okay.
And he throws Fragarak at the thing.
So you throw this Glare's magical mace that's in...
Super big roll.
Yes. But it's enough to hit a giant creature like that. So go ahead and roll damage. So as you throw your weapon, it flies like a boomerang. This spinning mace. And it smacks into the ice troll, dealing 6 points of damage.
Oh, I rolled 1, really?
Alright.
That's my turn.
It just sort of bounces off, and it barely seems to make a dent in this creature. But it does look annoyed by what you just did.
Yeah, that's what you're good if you come down here. Just say it. Ha!
Yes. Okay. Rebin, or is that any return glare? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright, Relbin, you're up. So you see this giant creature up there.
Yep. Do I recognize it as a troll?
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know it's weak. You need to hit it with fire or acid.
Yes.
So, I'm probably gonna do a produce flame at it.
Mm-hmm.
Taking away the regeneration.
That hits. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
damage. All right. So Relbin, you watch as he sort of maneuvers his hands and summons a ball of flame that he hurls up at the creature, and it strikes out, and the troll roars out in pain. Did not like that at all. It is now pissed.
It's like defensive magic.
It's a troll. We need to hit it with fire or acid constantly, otherwise it will regen its health.
Yeah. All right. Would you like to move or anything?
That'll be up to you.
Probably gonna move, just looking to see if I have any bonus actions stuff. Okay. I'm gonna move. I'm not gonna do my bonus action this turn. It says foolish and didn't read up on it. So I'm gonna move over here.
Okay. Jeff, you're up.
Pop it with Hexblade's Curse for now.
Don't you have to? I think it's within 30 feet for the curse.
Oh shit, it is 30 feet. You're right. Damn it.
Yeah.
That's too far away.
Just a bit out of range.
Let's see. Well,
See it on the map, by the way.
You don't see it?
No.
Oh, it's over to the
off
right.
to the right.
Yeah. It's like up on the ridge there.
Oh, I see now. I had to scroll over.
Alright, well, I'm going to step down this way just a little bit for now. And since I'm an icy boy, I'm just going to hit it with Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blade. Okay.
Eldritch Blast!
So you summon your sword. And Relbin, you see a sword too. He materializes this sword made of Chardolin, and 2 slashes cuts through as crackling beams of force energy fly towards the troll from the edge of the blade, going for his chest. Go ahead and roll attack rolls. They both miss, unfortunately, as they strike into the rocks nearby, missing the troll completely. So yeah, that's that. And would you like to move, or did you already move?
Yeah, I just kind of moved south a little bit.
All right, Xena, you are up. He's a bit far away from you now, but you can always, hold your action for when he's closer, if you'd like.
Just gonna move, can I move up to where Glare is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move next to Glare, and then I'm gonna try to throw a cookie at him.
Okay.
What spells do I have?
Okay. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and make a cookie attack roll. 5 damage. Nice. So you hurl a magically empowered cookie up at the troll's face, and it bursts. He takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage from the magical cookie. Yes. And he roars out. Okay. With that, it is the troll's turn. It's going to jump down. As it jumps off this ledge, 40 feet down to it doesn't seem like a ton to this giant creature. And it just impacts in a big plume of white snowy powder flies up from the impact, and it just charges at both Glare and Xena, the nearest targets to it.
Here comes the Abominable Snowman.
Yeah, here comes the Abominable Snowman, exactly right. And it is going to make some attack rolls. We're going to say 2 at Glare, 1 at Xena.
Okay.
The first is it tries to bite down on you, Glare, with an 18 to hit.
Ooh, I think that misses me. It
Okay.
does. I have a 21 armor class.
Okay, so you just kind of stick your Iron Man
I have a
armor.
shield.
Oh, a shield. Right.
I have a buckler too.
You stick that right in its mouth. Not today. And then
Hey, Satan.
it's going to try to claw you, though. 16, so you managed to block that as well. The claw. And then the last claw is going to go at Xena. It tries to claw you, Xena, but it misses wildly as you just sort of nimbly dodge. out of the way of the strike. So yeah, it whiffs all 3 on the first round. Glare, you're up again.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess.
Oh, wait, hold on, there's something else. Oh, at the start of the troll's turn. Oh, any creature that starts its turn within 10 feet of the troll takes 3d6 cold damage. Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, you feel a bitter wave of cold wash over you as the temperature drops.
Sakes, Jesus.
Yeah, drops a lot. God, that was a lot. 13 points of cold damage.
I'm glad I had the defensive shield on.
Yeah.
So I take 8 just into my health. Not bloodied yet.
Yeah. Alright. But it is your turn. And you're freezing as this thing is up on you.
Why does Discord keep muting me?
I don't know. It's not me.
It literally just muted me for no reason. Alright, anyways, so yeah, I'm going to, as a bonus action, use my defensive field again, because I have a strange feeling I'm going to want all my temporary hit points that I can get.
Yes.
And, I guess I'm just going to swing at him with my mace twice.
Go for it. First is a hit. And roll damage.
Okay. Single-handed. I'm rolling terrible for damage.
It's okay. Go ahead and roll again. Nice. Also a good hit on him.
I'll whittle him down.
Yeah, so you all watch as Glare strikes the troll once across the thigh, leaving an impact mark. Comes back around with the backhand and smashes him again in that same spot. The troll lets out a howl as it's taking a bit of damage here. And you guys watch as the new mace that Glare has is leaving sizable impacts from that golden sun core that he's built into it.
Yeah, you didn't think that you'd want to be this close to me, did you? Still there.
Okay, so yeah, total 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Excellent job.
I'm not going to move.
Okay. Relbin, it is your turn again.
Okay, I'm going to hit it with Produce Flame again.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll. Oh, that hits. You guys are rolling well. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay, so again, Relbin produces, you kind of watch as these glowing fey lights of golden yellow lights begin to form around in his hand and spark up again this flame, and that he just sort of hurls at the creature above your head. Glare, impacting into its chest and sort of searing away. You notice that the wounds that it's been taking are not healing because of this, and it howls out from that, and it just looks angrily at you all. Okay.
So I not done yet.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm actually going to use my bonus action to summon a unicorn spirit.
Oh shit!
You have a fucking
That's.
Right,
water. What's it
I
called?
said,
The Patronus. The Patronus.
I'm gonna look up unicorn pictures. Hold on.
It's a Patronus, like you know from Harry Potter.
Yes.
And I said, hey, what's going on?
What do I want? I want a good one. The fuck.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's do this thing.
Yeah.
Wait, where are you putting it?
Right here.
Okay, right there. Or
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it have an aura or anything?
Yeah, 60-foot aura.
60 foot. Jeez.
Yeah.
Patronus.
Oh, wait, no, wait. Let me see. What is it? Actually, no, 30-foot aura.
30. I was gonna say. Jeez.
Yeah. I can move it 60 feet each turn.
All right, there it is. This unicorn appears in the center of the battlefield, made of these golden lights, and it seems to be dancing around in this spot, and it's filling you all with hope and magical energy. Yeah, good shit.
That's gonna be it for this turn.
Yeah, and what does that do? Just for them?
Basically, at the moment, you gain advantage on all ability checks made to detect creatures in the aura.
Uh huh.
Oh, wow.
In addition, Whenever I cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to any creature inside or outside the aura, each creature of my choice in the aura also gains hit points equal to my druid level.
Holy shit. Okay.
That
Damn.
is an incredibly useful healing ability. Jesus.
All right. Well, with that, Jeff, you are filled with wonder and inspiration at the sight of this unicorn. Scoff a bit. What do you do?
Why the fuck am I laughing? What the hell?
I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Hexblade's Curse now.
Yay! It hits.
And then I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on it.
Ooh. Okay. So it needs to make a
Fire?
18 dex.
18 dex.
I do have Fairy Fire. It's
It-
a racial trait for me.
It fails. So it is now.
Fuck.
There's all sorts of colors lighting up on this dude right now. We're gonna do a purple light just to make it easy to see. There we go.
You really failed an 18?
Yeah, it failed.
Yeah.
Oh, it failed.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's all lit up like a Christmas tree now. So now your attacks have advantage on the creature, as it's now very bright, and you see this like purplish outline sort of covering the creature. Actually, it would be blue for Jeff.
Yeah.
We gotta keep
But it's
them.
already blue, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's more blue now. There
Yeah,
you
well,
go.
that's whatever. It's fine.
He blew it. He's blue.
Oh shit! Actually, it can't. Wait. Fuck! I fucked up its other aura. Hold on.
It wasn't 3D.
This thing has its own aura, and then there's other auras. I gotta. Okay.
Auras upon auras.
We're gonna say it's blue, but I have to make it purple for visibility's sake. So okay. But yeah, it is lit up blue though. Okay. All right. That's it for Jeff's turn.
Bastard piece of shit troll.
Actual troll. Yeah. Xena, you're up.
I'm gonna make I'm gonna spend a key point, and then so I'll have 3 unarmed strikes.
Yes, and you remember you have a new ability called Stunning Strike that will allow you to try to stun a creature on every hit, but it costs a key point to try it.
I can only spend 1 key though, right? For
No, you can spend as many. You could dump them all on this if you wanted to.
oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'll just do that then. I'll do 3 unarmed strikes and stunning strikes.
Oh, jeez.
So this is gonna be. It says if it fails the con saving throw, DC 14 for the stunning strike.
Yeah. Okay, so you have advantage on all these, so go ahead and make 3 unarmed strikes against it. Remember, each one also lights up your tattoos.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Just keep
Why
track
she's
of
hitting it so many times.
it. I know. That's a crit on the first one. Oh, shit. Okay.
Damn.
Okay, go ahead and roll
Jesus fuck, you just fucked this shit up.
Yeah, roll damage on all those. All those hit, but the first one gets double damage. And I need to make 3 Constitution saving throws.
I really wish I had used Enlarge on her like I originally thought.
Holy shit.
Okay, is that first one?
Go pow! Go pow!
Roll one more d6 for me as well on top of all that. Because the first one's a crit.
Hooray for advantage.
Damn, and that one that's
I
F.
know.
Okay.
That sucks.
What's your DC? For the-
It was 14 for the con saving throw.
He's
So,
stunned.
yeah.
He's stunned. Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, so you guys watch as this time there's even more force to Xena's punches as she strikes it once in the gut and it goes in pain, and you see the impact of her the impact of her fist actually causes its stomach to concave a little bit, and then she sort of brings her heel up and strikes him right square in the mid-thigh, which completely paralyzes the creature for a moment, and then she just sort of hits him again in that same exact spot, just sort of making the wound even deeper, and he is stunned for a round.
Oh, you're still upset about Vince, I see.
I'm really mad about Vince. I've been wanting to do this to him.
Okay.
Jesus, I'm glad I'm standing back here.
18 plus 6 is...
I think I heard bones breaking.
24,
Gee.
my God. The creature is looking heavily bloodied right now, and it can't move, and you see panic set in its eyes at this point.
After she does her attack, I shout to Relvin across from me and I say, "You'll get used to this."
The mad monk.
Crazy chef monk.
Okay, yeah, it loses a round because it's stunned, and that's its turn. Glare, you're back up again.
Oh yeah, does it still have that ice aura thing?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, I have to roll that damage for you as well, Xena. So, Xena, you take 5, 8, 14 points of damage, Xena, from the cold aura that this thing is emanating, but you didn't give a fuck and you punched it anyway.
Yeah.
So,
I was pissed.
yeah, and Glare,
Three.
Glare, you take 2 plus 2 plus 6, 10 points.
I am very glad for this defensive field.
Yeah. But it is your turn.
It's a broken skill.
Glad he's stunned. Shit.
Also, Discord muted you again.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is going on, Discord? Why are you being a troll?
Discord's on my team tonight.
I guess so. Like, what the hell? I'm like, well, I can only use it one more time this until I get a short rest, so it's not
okay.
that broken.
We're gonna fuck your troll up anyway.
Yeah. So I
He's
guess
gonna be like, well, didn't
I'll
hear you
use. Is it short? Oh, it's long rest. Shit, maybe I should save it then.
I mean, I would save it. I mean, we kind of
Yeah,
got on the
I'm
road
not going
right
to use
now.
defensive field this time.
Next
I
time.
will.
Near the end of the game.
I will strike it twice, I guess, with Fragarak.
Okay. You have advantage.
Fragile
Okay,
Rock?
that's good. Fragarak is my mace.
Oh,
It's a lore appropriate name.
sounds like Fragile Rock.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, the second with the advantage it hits. Go ahead and roll damage for the first strike. Yep. That's yep. Go ahead and do another.
And wind up for another hit.
It's a hit. Yep. Another more damage roll, please. All right, you're striking this creature that is very easy to hit now that it's been illuminated by Jeff's magic.
Lit up.
Yeah, and you just do.
Still stunned.
No, it's not stunned anymore. It lost its whole turn though because of your
I thought
stun.
it was stunned until her next turn.
Oh yeah, that is until her next turn. So yeah, it is still stunned, but you had advantage anyway from the fairy fire, so you can't get like
Yeah.
double advantage. But yeah, it is still stunned until her turn. So it's still stunned, and you just hit it. You just kept wailing away at it while it can't move.
I'm gonna forgo my other actions and just stand there with the shield up, ready.
Relbin, you're up.
Okay, how close to death does it look?
It's looking bloodied, and it's hasn't been able to regenerate at all. So
Yeah, let's not let it regen any health.
cool. Go ahead and roll with advantage. See if you hit.
I'm fixing to wind up.
First roll, advantage roll.
That hits.
I was hoping for a crit.
So was I.
All right, another 8 points as Relbin hurls another magical flame at this creature. You guys have completely locked it down. All right.
Is Claire looking?
I'm at just over half.
Just over half. You know, I'm gonna do a healing word at level 1 on you.
Okay, go ahead and roll that. So Relbin begins a chant in a language that you probably don't know, unless any of you know Sylvan.
I don't.
And as he does so, these like little fey beings, almost like small little pixies, appear around you, red in color, and your wounds begin to regenerate.
And Xena gets back 5 as well.
Yay! Yeah.
You guys,
They're like, huh.
you guys have a real healer now for once.
Hell yeah! Let's keep him around. Hell yeah! I'm good with this now.
What a balanced team we are.
All right, Jeff, you're up.
All right, it's time for the wind up. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Here we go.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay, so wait, no, it's advantage, so I gotta roll 2 times again.
Yeah. Well, the first one misses, and the second one
Oh my-
hits. The second one hits, though, barely. Second one barely hits. So Jeff, you're feeling off your game a little bit today, but because it's a sitting still creature, one of them manages to connect right in the center of its chest, leaving a like a forceful impact there, like almost a scar down at the center of its chest. Okay, and yeah, that's. Did you want to do anything else with your turn?
I'm gonna pout.
Okay.
I'm just like crossed my arms, so I'm just kind of like standing there. Motherfucker.
Xena, at the top of the round, you take another 13 points of cold damage as just being near this creature, it's emanating this awful cold aura that's really just sort of chipping away at your bones and freezing over your skin. But it is your turn. And it's no longer stunned.
I'm going to uppercut him
Okay.
with unarmed strike.
Yep. Now you have advantage because of the fairy fire still. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah.
Still not dead.
He's really close. Really
Okay,
close.
I'm gonna hit him again with my bonus action.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and roll damage. How do you want to do this?
Yay! Yay! I was like, I don't know how to do this.
I'm
So-
suddenly regretting still being beside this thing.
You're gonna
So,
get
like-
sprayed. You're totally gonna get sprayed.
So I'm like, I punch him with my right hand, and then I punch him with my left hand, and then I kick him so hard that my foot go through his stomach, like, you know, like a whole, like in Suicide Squad that we watched last
Yes.
night, where it's like, come out, like right through his stomach.
Yes. A large chunk of its entrails spews out, guts and all, across the rocks behind him, and it just sort of collapses onto the ground as it has this giant hole in its stomach, and it is just beaten and bloodied. Yeah.
I had so many references since we watched the Suicide Squad yesterday that like I have so many references now.
At this point, I'm starting to become numb to the violence.
I'm just like breathing heavy, and I'm like, oh, I feel a little more relief now after what happened with Vince. I just look at the rest of the party. I have blood all over my hands and my feet, and I'm like, don't you?
Glaire just takes like what it like just kind of wipes blood off of the visor from his armor.
No, you know, I don't see it myself.
Look at him.
Just shake my head. That's
I actually came out of that relatively unscathed, and I didn't use any spell slots. I used a bunch of defensive field, but that's fine, I guess.
I'm very glad I used Fairy Fire.
Yeah, it was really good.
I'm
You guys
very
did
glad I
very
used
well.
defensive field because that friggin' ice
Otherwise,
was a nasty.
yeah. Otherwise, I'd have had to go through a lot more healing magic.
Did you
I'm
up
down.
my HP, Perry?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm down to one defensive shield left, though.
But you can cross-reference it with your character sheet.
Yeah, because it should have been lower, but I went to go take that 13 off. And
Should
then,
be
like,
38 total. It should be your HP right now, according to D&D Beyond.
okay.
Yeah, because you're a full monk now, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, so
So I'm
you're.
healed again?
You shouldn't be. Wait, did Helga heal you more?
I took
I didn't
like
heal
a
anymore.
lot of. Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
took a lot of damage.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You took 13 twice, I believe. And
Yeah,
you
it
gained
should've-
5 back from Haga, so 26. So you
Well,
lost.
I was subtracting it, but then you messed with my character sheet, so now I have no idea what it was.
Oh, well, we'll just set it to that. That looks fair.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, now that the creature is dead, what do you all do?
All right, that's great. Do we just burn the body? Do we have to do anything more with it to keep it from coming back, or?
What do I know about?
Yeah.
What do I know about?
You would know that you need to burn the body.
Yep. I'll just.
Is this a survival thing or what?
I'm gonna say everyone knows this because
Okay.
trolls are like, I mean, everyone.
Notoriously good for regenerating things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
I'm
one.
just gonna produce flame on it until it's charred.
Yeah. Yeah. That's smart.
I need to warm up a little bit. That damn thing was colder than Jeff.
Hmm.
I heard that, cat.
Well, I'm glad your ears still work.
Glare goes sits beside the thermal cube.
I peg him in the back of the head with a snowball.
Ugh. Lucky I'm cold.
Well, anyways, what do I know about how territorial ice trolls are?
Make a nature check.
Nature. Okay, it's not gonna go well.
No. You don't.
Yeah.
Harry, I'm gonna DM you. I have a question about an ability.
Okay.
Does anyone know how territorial these things are?
I'm not as familiar with beasts outside of the city myself, so, have I read anything?
Let's do, I guess. It was nature, you said?
Yes.
Nope.
13. Is that any good?
Glare just kind of shrugs.
I don't know, but I just know we should probably get out of here.
Yeah. Okay. So, sorry, what'd you say? You were gonna move on? Or, 13 and 9. Yeah, you all don't know too much about it. Jeff, you think that trolls like to sort of find their own little caves and like little nooks and areas that are their own. They don't typically like travel in packs normally. So you would know that, at least. But yeah, this...
So it might be safe here for at least a little bit.
We
Yeah.
could maybe get a short rest in.
Yeah.
Rotating shifts or something.
I'm probably going to use a hit die here if we're going to take a short rest then.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a short rest?
Let's do a short rest.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and yeah, you can take a short rest. Seems fairly safe here. You can use how many hit dice you want.
Just one should be enough to get me to full.
Xena, you might want to use some. You have 5 hit die you can spend if you'd like. Xena,
Just
just...
get my Hexblade's curse back.
I think each hit die for a monk is how much?
Is it an 8?
It's 1d8 for an artificer.
I
So.
think it's a monk is
Oh great, I got 2 health back.
2's better than 0.
I think it's a d8 for a monk.
Well, I'm at 30. That'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm an idiot.
Hmm?
I could have healed Glare for more.
Oh, it's fine.
you're
I'm
fine.
almost at full health
What?
anyways.
If you're taking a short rest, so if you'd like to
Yeah.
spend a couple of hit dice, they're a d8 for you. You can do that now if you'd like to try to heal up a bit.
Yeah, the tax on Unicorn Spirit is to each creature, any creature, not just any additional creatures. I could have
Oh,
healed it
so-
for another 5 more.
Oh well, I'm
That's
close enough full anyways.
Yeah.
So
remember
while
that.
they're sitting there resting, Glaire's gonna kind of fiddle through the stuff that they have there and kind of realize that there was that ring of warmth. That WoW
many die
probably
do
would
I
have been nice for that.
You have 5 total for the day, so you can use. Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll get you almost full. Perfect. Okay, so
Alright.
just mark off that you've used 3. I think it's. You can mark it off
For long rest.
somewhere. Yeah, on your sheet. Under. Jesus, why can't I find anything?
I think you have to click short rest.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's
It
fine.
didn't roll for me when I did that though, so
we
I
can
had to automatically.
we can
manually
do that
it.
later. Okay, so yeah, so you all rest up, and then
Glaire's gonna take out realize that they still had that ring of warmth from
uh-huh.
Vince, and take it out and walk over and hand it to Xena and say, "Here,
Just take this.
Oh,
Probably would have helped
Thank
for
you.
that fight.
So cold.
Does that thing require attunement? Let me check.
I think it still requires attunement. I'm just checking.
Yeah, so Xena, you would have to, if you wanted to use that, you would have to drop either the ring, probably the ring of force resistance or the bracer of defense to wear it. But it would keep you warm.
It requires attunement. It is you have cold resistance as well as everything you carry are unharmed by temperature as low as -50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah. So you wouldn't need to wear all those clothes anymore.
I could pocket the well, the ring of force damage, is that really something that happens a lot?
Not really, but it can be useful against certain things, but
yeah,
normal.
I'll pocket that then and put the other one on.
Okay. So yeah, sounds good. So now you, after short resting with that, you don't feel the need to wear all those heavy clothes anymore. In fact, it's kind of hot when you do. So you
What's it called again?
Ring of
Ring
warmth.
of warmth.
Okay.
Yay.
That cold resistance would have been nice a couple seconds ago, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Especially if you would have gotten hit by him or in the... Yeah. Anyway, so do you all continue your travel? You have about 30 to 40 minutes left of travel before you...
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get the dogs ready, you hop back on, and you continue continue your way, and you're approaching now the fortress, Zardorok's fortress, that the speaker told you about, and you see beyond the snowy foothills, low-lying clouds obscure the icy peaks of gargantuan mountains that form the spine of the world. Eventually, you get above the clouds and behold a sheer mountain wall rising more than 100 feet before you. Carved high on the wall are rows of arrow slits with lights burning behind them and clanking sounds issuing from them. A narrow staircase hewn from the rock leads up along one side of the wall. What do you do?
Sounds like they're hard at work in there.
They might not be able to hear us coming.
The stairs, by the way, are roughly 5 feet wide. So probably you'll have to go single file up. It might be a little uncomfortable for Glare, but you can go up. And they climb about 150 feet from where you are.
Well, what do we want to do?
Let's go.
Xena starts walking up.
Not this.
Let's go. Skulls
Robin just shrugs and follows.
Okay.
I guess, yeah.
All right. Everyone's making their ascent. Okay.
Yep.
All right. As you begin your ascent, from high above comes a loud grinding noise, as large sheets of ice break off the fortress walls and tumble down the mountainside. Suddenly, great doors of ice previously hidden under the snow stand open more than 300 feet above you, and from between them flies a huge dragon made of dark ice. Its eyes glow with a bright golden light as it lets out a terrible roar. Hurls itself into the air and glides away from the fortress, then turns and heads north, back from whence you came, towards 10 Towns. And that's where we'll stop for tonight.
Friggin' ice dragon.
It looks like this, by the way.
Oh. F.
Yeah.
Well, I know where I've seen that motherfucker before.
Yep. So, that's it. Yay! Good first session! Woo!
Da, 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 da.
Alfred's here.
Yes.
Yay, thank you.
Yes. And thank you to everyone who watched. I hope you enjoyed it. They wrecked my troll, but that's fine.
That's because we were so enraged by Vince and finding
Yes.
out we were betrayed that we just took out all of our aggression on the troll.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
just
we're-
imagine freaking
troll.
Xena going, ah!
Yeah. I actually named her Xena after Xena the Warrior Princess, but I spelled her name Z-I-N-A, so it was
By the
very
way,
symbolic.
it's Zed. You're saying it wrong again.
So yeah, next time you'll have to, figure out what to do from here, and think about it over the week. And
I'm already regretting not switching to stealth model during our short rest because I forgot I could do that.
yes.
Defensive is probably better right now, anyways.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, thanks everyone, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
you for watching.
Thanks for watching. We love you.
Have a good one.
Don't forget to donate to Lotto.